throw it in someone's face and it pops.
This is Jordan Berg. Jordan was a student at Hockinson High School from 2015 to 2018. And for the past 3 years while I was media lead, Jordan Berg has been ruining my shots. To clarify, I'm not mad about what Jordan did. Ruining my shots is a bit misleading because sometimes Jordan would make the shots funnier than they would be otherwise. These mess-ups were almost never malicious in intent. However, they didn't fit the theme of the robotics team, so I rarely used the footage for anything. But he never stopped messing up my shots, and eventually he started asking about a montage of all the shots he had messed up. I stumbled around the question for a while because I was unsure whether or not I would have time to go through the hundreds of hours of footage I had taken. But I figured that eventually I would have to make the montage or face immeasurable disappointment. So here we are. I am 99% positive that I missed some ruined shots, but I did not take the time to double check through all the footage. Once is enough. To save time, I used the official hour sheets to see when Jordan was in the shop and when he wasn't. Unfortunately, during the middle of editing, I found out that while he was in the shop sometimes, he had not signed in. I still am not double checking. In addition, all of my raw footage from 2016 was lost a long time ago, so there are probably some ruined shots there that we will never get to see. However, I do believe that I got the overwhelming majority. Out of the 322 hours of footage I shot over those 3 years, about 3 of them were explicitly messed up by Jordan. That is about 0.93%. Now, if I had inserted all of the shots involving Jordan Berg, the montage would be 10 times as long as it currently is. Jordan and I had a lot of conversations on and off camera, so I attempted to set some rules. I limited all shots in the montage to ones that altered the footage, or Jordan's special podcasts of which he specifically called out before proceeding. During editing, I sometimes let things slide, but I adhered to this rule for the most part. There were also plenty of others on the team throughout the years that messed up my shots, both intentional and accidental, but Jordan was the only one who expressed an interest for a montage, so I stuck with him. Because some of the topics are a little inappropriate and the video in general is a big shift from the team's image, this will not be going up on the team's channel. To cover my butt, I'll say this. Team Mean Machine does not endorse this video, and any viewpoints expressed by individuals in this video are not representative of the team's viewpoints as a whole. Please, Team Mean Machine, let me have some fun with my own footage. I doubt they'll do anything, I was just playing it safe. With all that said, I hope you enjoy the work that I put into this video and find humor in all of the mess-ups. Jordan, thanks for all the laughs then and now. This one's for you. Enjoy.
Yes! Yes! Mommy! Yes!
So it's like you're just a diamond, so then you're always like diamondy, and they always like flip.
It's not that. I think this spot right here. Yeah, you're like right worried about that. I have that for your head. I don't want you to put it out. Yeah, that's true.
Efficiency, friendship, and the visiting public. But imagine how quickly...
Alright, so we got this wild team of robots. Okay, we got a ton of them. Alright, 2620.
They're right there. Got him.
Yeah, we got him. We got live footage of a wild robotics team.
I don't want to run into people.
Back to home base.
Okay.
Where's Justin? hunting another wild robotics team.
Okay.
Actually, Lego team. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Specifically known as the FLL Team 11047. Okay. Wrecker Robots.
Yeah, I believe they're over there.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on. All right. We found them. We've notified them of it. Now we're retreating back to base. Okay. We gotta go back. All right. Come on. This way. Okay. Now we gotta return in our findings to home base. And scene. Oh God, it's terrible. Okay,
You're not a middle schooler.
this is a sick dance move for all your shitty friends. Okay, you gotta go whip and then you nay nay and grab.
We got pan and then zoom in all over there, okay? It's your one job.
You gotta do a double take and then just shake can.
Over to the Kim Jong-un.
You gotta do epic bass drop for the first time that you deposit a bunny. Just like,
Kim Jong, you gotta do it now. There's no one there. Come on, you can clear shot.
oh, he's back.
Come on. Way down. You can do it. Hunter, this is your calling. This is your one calling. Fight me.
Fight.
Yes, thank you.
Picking up the money.
All I need. You did the shot. You did the thing.
We've got some bullets being shot. Running almost into the blue girl, not quite.
Why?
Picking up another.
Basically, we have a motor, right? And there's a shaft. Okay. And then you slot in it right through a key. You put a key in it, then you have your pulley wheel, and then that way it's always lined up. Okay, anyway, the pulley is made out of plastic. And if you do it with plastic, sometimes the key can rip out or not very well. Metal. That way it's metal. The point is, you make the adapter, I make it out of regular X. Because if it's churro and it's got that divot there, it's a key that spot. Makes it better, make it out of regular X. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So, oh my God. Oh God. That's because it's a circle bearing on a hex bearing. What? Oh my God.
No.
Do a public service announcement to Cutter's County and Opera.
Why you know? Maybe what if you just tried to like hammer it out? Like
Don't ever do this. It's a circle bearing on a hex shaft.
okay.
There, public service announcement. They don't be back before that. Alright, I'm good. Mama! Star wipe.
Oh, it actually is okay now. Wow. Thank God.
Wowie.
Wow.
Wow.
That was very slobbery. It's like,
Wow. Why are you after the shot? Did you get this shot, Hunter?
You can't ruin the shot if you weren't recording to begin with.
Damn it. I wasn't ruining. I wasn't ruining it, I was enhancing it. MLG thing, you know. Got popped in. Wow. And then it goes back down.
Hit markers needed.
I'm not.
Just stick a brooch in there and see if it's lights.
Alright, sounds good.
What are you working on, Jordan?
Well, I'm working on fixing a roach shaft.
A roach shaft? What is that?
So, like on this thing, if you want to swing the camera around, there's these shafts that we can roach out, you know, and kind of allow us to slip a key in there, you know, to run something on. And Maxon was working on this before, but there's a slight problem. He didn't go too deep enough, so the brooch can't fit in there. You know, so I have to go 0.015
Alright.
of an inch.
Oh,
down.
jeez.
So that's again, that's very small.
Yeah.
And then I have to go 0.008 on both sides to shave off that. So yeah, so I'm dealing with very small numbers here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
And no zeroing.
Oh, no.
Only zeroing by eye, and that's always a grand time.
And you're working with really small numbers and you're zeroing by eye.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Because you can't zero on this. Because, as Bruce said, if you zero on this, you're probably going to mill it out a little bit. And you don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So yeah, well, so that distance right there is a little bit over. This distance right here is a little bit over 0.008.
Yeah.
And if you actually want to look at this little scratch I made on the edge, that's 0.08.
There's no way I can see that. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's
Something
not
more.
happening.
Okay, so you want to personally see that there's a little scratch in there.
All right.
It's 0.00.
Wait,
That little scratch right there.
Right.
That's how much I gotta take off.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I can see it a little bit right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom. The other side now, the same amount. That's already too much. That's about right. Because I need to open this up. If I could just open this thing up.
The hardest part of the job right here.
Yeah, hardest part of the job, actually getting the thing out of the bottle. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh man, perfect.
And we're done with that part. Now the second part, getting it deeper.
Oh my god.
It's an in-shop interview. Man, don't use that audio.
Why though?
Do you a favor. Take a test now.
Oh no.
More trouble with the bottle. So if that's deep enough, that looks about right. Just enough for that to pop out. There we go. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Job complete.
All right.
This kid. Welcome to Mean Machine.
Over mean toy robots. Why don't you work, gosh dang it? We should make a video about how we bully our robots into submission until they finally decide to work.
Little did you know that my documentary is how the team abuses robots.
How did you laugh?
You traitor.
Be like ASPCA, it's like, look at these poor robots and they're horrible.
horrible environment.
For only
$20
yeah.
a month. You save these robots.
Take them to better homes.
Pounding students like these. $1 saves one robot.
Not actually.
Only $4,000 will save a whole robot from this destruction. I guess probably when we are working on practice thought, we're gonna figure out that there's things we want to adjust anyway. So stuff will have to be made better. So one's just a materials order.
Want to smoke?
No.
Whoa, wait. On camera?
Wow, what an influence.
Smoking is bad, kid.
Don't do smoking, just do red vines. I almost had Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. You would have been shunned.
This is a Red Vines household. We don't do Twizzlers. We don't do that off-brand crap here.
Scrap here.
Red Vine cancer. Yeah, new epidemic spreading across the U.S. When people learned that they could vape Red Vines, it was a huge craze. But then it turns out it causes cancer. When smoke.
They call it red vaping.
It's called red vaping. Some people thought maybe it's a communist conspiracy. They were wrong.
Dude, my friend was gonna join robotics this year. I'm like, oh, what team? He's like, I think they're called like 250 for work. I'm like, join them.
Boy, join them and then give us a link in.
I know. Actually, I don't think they're like the school next to them. And I think these proofs are totally helpful.
God, I remember something. I think they've won like worlds a couple of times. I can't remember.
I don't know. They're decent.
They're a decent team. I wasn't sure.
Give us a link in, dude. Oh, and
Just send me a picture of the CAD. Actually, just download it and send me
send me the link. I want to check it out, you know?
Dude, I just, friendly, like, yo, let me give you some advice, and then
Yeah. I'll give you some advice on the whole situation, you know?
So here's the situation. You're screwed, because now we know what you're doing.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for being our man on the inside.
Can you film the inner workings of Cheesy Poofs to confirm once and for all if the mentors really do build the robot?
Yeah, let's just get this camera in there, you know? We just want to see what the heck. What's up, honey?
Not much.
It's not even warm yet. The oven's not even warm yet, dude.
Dude.
Alright, how we going? Hey.
There's a robot's not in any condition.
How did you do this?
Yes, but we...
And I don't even get to assemble.
I just want him to assemble. No. He just does it.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this.
He goes like, yeah, this guy's can help me. I need help. And
Look at this dude.
I look at this kid. Look at this. Like,
Look at this.
look at this dude. You know? He goes like, hey, Jordan, can you help me out? I'm like, yeah, sure. You know? And then
Proceeds to not need you.
and then doesn't need my help. Just does it all by himself.
I'm sorry, bro.
He's mad. How would you do this?
Because I am.
Make sure these ones take your time.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god.
You need to turn off the other side.
No, not yet.
Oh man.
Chill, one at a time. You can't say, you have to savor it.
You greedy kid. Hey, he's done the first.
You have to savor
I
it.
haven't done it yet.
No, but you have to savor the feeling, dude.
Yeah, no, oh wait. Can you follow this level? Oh, that's good. Dang.
And the sidekick felt underappreciated.
I didn't
He
realize
spent the rest of his days filing and filing.
I didn't realize there was a file right here. You're not even on it. No,
The sound
That's it. Yeah, I didn't
louder than the silent tears of Jordan Berg.
I need you to say
like my hinges were here. Where'd my hinges go? Oh.
Rip. It's not the same.
No, it's not.
Are you not gonna?
Oh, like I said,
I told you.
so we're only doing
We're only doing things that Nathan wants to do.
only doing the one.
I think I realized I was like, well, I need to take this off anyways because we need to drill out these.
What a guy.
Greedy.
That's so brutal. You're just ripping it off. You're not even like finessing it at all, dude.
Where did our drill go? Drill.
Yeah, this one, you should. It's pretty long. They won't go too far. Casual.
Act cool.
Get to use stuff using
Act cool.
casual.
It's okay.
Nathan's not acting cool. Sure.
Noise. Oh, aesthetically. Noise.
All these shots are just like gonna be Jordan just going.
Yeah. See, like whenever he gets a shot of me, I'm just like always doing something weird in the shot.
I need to ground myself. I'm bad.
Ground yourself.
Okay, thanks. Grounded. I think that roll is pretty.
Just the drivetrain is
Good. Part 2.
It's nothing fancy.
Done here. Sorry.
I don't know, can you?
Look at it. He's like, the kid wants to like take AP classes, so like, what if I
Can you look at it like this?
I guess you would say
See that? What about it's moving? Can you see that?
after the first AP.
Can't see this.
Want to give him one So actually, if you want to find something
Like welded a couple together.
They look like really weird guns or something.
because we need 32 to put this thing in.
Like if you held them like if you held them like this or something, go.
Space.
Actually, that looks really funny.
First person camera shooter.
Pew.
No.
Pew. 10 out of 10. Go. The plan is to act like it never even happened. Loud. You right. You right. No. You smart.
I was caught red-handed.
Red-handed.
Dies internally.
It's a microphone. It's a dead cat. Jordan's stupid. Cole's wrong. Jordan's awesome. Cole's the stupid one. Alright, fine. What? Can you leave that guy? Stole my stuff. How does that make you feel, Jordan? Not good, boy. That's how you feel about
You can't miss it, he said.
Watch, that'll be like the opening scene to it.
No, I've done it so much throughout the bell season. I've just like peeked into every.
Now we need a montage of you just doing that.
Just a montage set to music of me just messing with your camera stuff. Like there's a couple times during Monday meetings where I'll just stare at the camera. I'm just like a couple minutes.
Now look, every actor on this TV set went to acting school and knows don't stare at the camera. You look like an amateur.
My actors, I am a meta actor. I am a meta actor, okay? That's where you look straight into the camera and you talk to it and break the fourth wall, you know? Actually, fourth wall, not fourth wall, because that's something else. That leads to war. You don't want war, okay? Alright, kids? Alright? Hunter's dying right now. I mean, you know who also broke a fort wall? The Confederates at Fort Sumter. And that started one of the bloodiest wars in America's history. Alright? Do you want one of the bloodiest wars in America's history? No, you don't. Don't break the fort wall, okay? The more you know with Jordan. There you go. Please tell me that was recording. Okay. This is how you get past the no eating rules. You bribe the officials.
What a
Welcome to robotics.
This is live leak. We got freaking footage.
World star! World star! World star! Oh my god! Oh my god!
We gotta.
Oh man!
Okay.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's where they have to drive from.
But you want to move this, or do you want to move that?
Hey.
World star. World star.
This is so light.
I know.
World star!
Hello. Welcome to building a robot with George. Today, we're touching a camera. Alright, Jordan. We're also waiting on Bryce to get back. Let's begin. I swear, if you don't make a montage of me just messing with your camera shots, it's not going to be worth it.
Might as well put the red one on.
Natural sea life for shop.
I just wanted to give the red one a Boy, it's cold out here.
Not really. You've been around an oven all day.
Oh, no, you want to feel the oven?
I mean, I don't. But I know it's hot. Oh, look at all those red washers, dude.
Yeah, we don't want no black washers here.
Racist
We're doing
washers.
red right now. Action shots.
Look, you're so strong. My god. How could you possibly do this?
This should go in bloopers.
I swear, I've messed up his shots so many times.
I told him that he should make. I told him that I should make a video of just him ruining shots.
There's probably like 2 gigs of that. Of just me messing up with shots.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've done an interview before with the camera. I've done
This is how
monologues.
we make parts.
I've done a monologue. I mean, like, oh, we did World Star. World Star.
How's
Oh, I think Trevor threw a ball
Trevor
at Nick, and then like Nick ran at him, and they like tried to take it. Like it was.
And I was.
They had like a mini wrestle fight. And we were like all circling around like going, World Star!
And all of us started pulling out, all of us pulled out our phones. I was already filming on the DSLR when it happened, so I'm like, oh my god, World Star!
I need to see that.
I don't have it with me right now.
You need to put that in a video on the team's site.
I'm here to continue messing up your shot.
Thanks, Jordan. I really appreciate
You're welcome.
it.
You know, it adds a level of professionalism.
You might as well just apply for a position at World as a dedicated shot messer upper.
as comedic overtone to the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's Joseph? I thought he was down there.
He's not.
Let's take a look.
Actually, it doesn't show.
Which one's right?
I don't think it matters.
Vape Nation or Vape Nation?
Vape Nation.
Vape Nation, yeah, this is
You don't have the beanie. It doesn't work.
yeah, no.
We're not even in frame. There you go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
More sea life of a shop. Nah. Oh, the reveal song is I'm not telling you.
We're not gonna put on the wheels.
Has it been officially decided?
Yes, it was decided like 2 weeks ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Which one is it? Is it mine?
Stop moving it, please.
I don't know what.
I'm an adult, you can
I
tell
do
me.
know what yours is. That's like one of the few people that actually know what yours is.
Yeah, because mine was the best, obviously. Mine has cannons on it.
I got little pliers.
How can you not choose cannons?
Yeah, I was trying to get on the bolt first.
Like live cannons. How can you not
That's like
choose
the last
that?
thing we do, Morgan.
Ain't that much.
We can.
Stop.
We should.
Stop doing that. This is why I need a windscreen again.
Need the dead cat.
Not at 60. 80. Still not 60.
Really? The ADD's not 60 frames?
30.
I thought it was.
Dude, we don't need to do 60 anyway. Can you not?
Oh, hey. Well, what I'll do is really good.
Justine, Ross said, I mean, me and Nick setting up.
Dang it.
Yeller? Yep. Sorry, Gordon Ranch. Nope.
He's about to mess up my shots like the old times.
You can't call me old, Yeller.
Life in the aquarium of robotics.
Life of the, well, sea life in the shop. Oh, that's what they, that's the thing.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
The thing, fella.
Dude, don't worry about it. It's not your fault.
The thing.
Well, then it's not rushing, it's just going fast. So, there's a fine line there. You have to figure out what it is. We just need to get a lot more practice here, too. I'd rather you break this robot now
Then the combine.
than the other robot. And considerably less opportunity.
In the middle of finals.
That's better.
It works.
Can you see the gear?
Ah, it shouldn't break.
Give me the gear, Trevor.
Alright. Sorry for the bad note, Ed.
That happens.
Sayonara.
Please.
Is this always like it?
The weird one here on the camera.
No.
And it's been beating that
By a lot.
and plus this robot is not.
I'm the one that likes to.
Alright, let's fire up that shooter. It's the same style as the
Why would you do this?
Can't escape me, Hunter. Can't escape me.
You should just start spinning around in circles just so it gets
No, see, I'll just do this. You can't see Joseph. No, you can't? You can't. Dude, you have to make that montage. You do it, you gotta like record it. Get the money. Get the money. Okay? You get the money. The money. By playing the Russian national anthem.
You can.
Before 1993.
And I'm turning MF to AF. No.
No, don't do that.
You might still
What does that do?
The Russian
I didn't
national
do that.
anthem.
Okay, it
Of the
changes
Soviet,
it from
aka the Soviet
just
Union,
being able to
Russian
easily
national anthem.
focus.
United States,
being
Soviet
motorized,
States,
like
of Russia, national
What is that,
anthem.
manual versus autofocus? Oh.
Is it recording?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. You just got some dialogue for me.
This
You
is my
must
only
play
goal.
the
is to ruin all your
USSR's
shots.
national anthem.
Let's go, Hunter. Doing good?
Yeah, man.
Hunter, are you recording this? Yeah, he's
No.
recording. Hey, scouts.
Scouts.
If you're a scout, listen up. Once we get to the high school, we're going to.
We're too tired to do that right now.
Give us an hour. Okay.
71.
71.
Air code waves.
I'm messed.
You recording it?
No, man. I haven't. Dude, I'm not gonna record this whole day.
Carbon repairing?
Yeah, it's easier on the car.
Oh yeah, so at our school yesterday, they announced that we were going to this competition. And I was like, yeah, it's something like everyone want to listen to. Let's do a robot. Carbon repairing.
So, can't even get on my level. I'm rising above you, okay?
Yeah, remember what you went through.
So, what happened, guys?
Unplugged wire.
Unplugged wire? Oh, shit.
Their controller was not plugged into the laptop.
Okay, we thought it... The Stance has a very different idea of what happened.
You thought it was? Stance.
Kyra was like, yeah, they were using the wrong controller the whole time. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
They just did the error.
Of all the errors in the entire world, is the one error.
It's fine, we still won.
We still won, but we're like, oh, god damn it. Let's try not running in the pits, though. Run to the pits. Come on! Sneak your way through. We need him.
Robot!
What? Nick says it's time.
Oh god, yes it is time.
For what,
I
bumpers?
must go. No, take these.
You don't need those.
Next time, come back with it.
Oh god, it's so epic.
What's the time?
Don't worry, you'll see. I know what it is, but you'll see.
Is it good?
You know what it is. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Hey.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Is this becoming a separate video? Suck it. This is becoming a separate video. It's the most epic video.
Where is he?
He's over there. Right there. Center.
Oh, I see this guy. This guy. I see him. Nick.
Every time. Every time. Every time.
What?
Every time.
No.
Every time. Every time. How's that ice cream?
Yeah, I have it.
What the hell is this?
Stop it.
Every time.
Still going.
Swear to God.
Join in, everyone join in.
No,
now, okay?
No, what are we doing?
Let's go. Oh God.
Oh no. No, it's done. It's done. It's done.
You ruined it.
What's happening?
I already fucked it up. Just
I can slow them down so that they're here cycling times. And I'll open up.
You also got some hidden gems in your footage from me personally. I've slipped a couple of ruiners in there, you know? Just as a gift from me to you. From me to you.
Oh my God. You just fucking ruined. You ruined the ruined shot. How did you manage?
My shot just got ruined by the ruin. Oh. Can't use that shot no more. It's my superpower. I can ruin all camera shots.
I can't focus from that close.
close. Is that good? No, I can't focus when I'm close.
How about that? You focus on that.
No, I can't. Yeah, watch out. Run. This camera's got real zoomed in overall. What the hell? Shot.
Not that kind of shots, guys.
Shot.
I mean, I'll take a shot.
Oh, never mind, she got it.
Too far back.
He was going too fast.
Yeah, he was rushing too much. Yeah, he was rushing a little bit.
It didn't grab on the first try.
Probably like last division priority.
Yeah, it's the decision to leave early was based on, you know, the practicality of shooting fuel at the time, because we knew that it would take it. Just we weren't as good as fuel at Wilsonville as we will be.
Oh hey, Hunter.
Oh hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Gonna take some shots today?
Yes, I am.
That's not blue. That's nice. Got the road here. No. How's the montage going along?
Oh, I haven't started that.
Come on.
Jordan, I don't mean to break your news, but you're on camera.
Oh God. Oh God.
Hi, welcome to Jordan's Cooking. I'm your host, not Jordan.
Oh, welcome to my pawn shop.
Jordan couldn't make it today as he was murdered and set on fire while attending a birthday
Welcome
party.
to my pawn shop.
Welcome to
After
247
25
Square.
years of working here, I learned one thing. You never know what you're gonna get. I mean, you get this kid.
You messed the whole
You
thing.
I know.
My name is, like, The Rock Hartson. That's wrong.
Rick Harrison,
Harrison.
dude.
Rook Harson.
Of course.
Rook Harson. I work
Rock
at
Harrison.
a donation center.
I am one
After
of
2
more.
years of living,
I am made of
I've
rock.
learned nothing. Have you seen that? It's like a compilation of graphs. That's like who I am.
Oh
Rick
yeah.
Harrison. It's like
No.
the people
Alright.
times like there's like an
We need,
XY graph.
Nathan,
like,
you just say the quote.
I don't
the best
know.
quote.
I don't know.
Remember, kids, the only difference between science and writing things down
is messing up the quote. You did it.
You're at 6 inches. Wait, how much is this? Not much of a. Kind of.
I think it's kind of better. So watch what happens when I do this. So. That happens. When you just... Okay.
Keep the spacers, do you think, on the sides here?
Yeah.
Action shot, man.
3D. 3D.
Yeah. These ones I have to keep, or else. Well, now I'm actually filling the hole, so.
I don't know what you're complaining about. Hey, Hunter, how's it going?
It's funny that when it packs up, the issue always are almost in the same spot. Oh no, those are two. What? I'm sure I can see that now. I think there's 2 intakes in there. I think it's probably one of my drives now. Probably
Very slowly, you won't notice.
I'm actually almost certain. I think we wanted a cut.
I don't know. What do you guys at home think?
No unusual.
Huh?
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
We could do like that stupid interactive thing, like, what do you think we should do? What? Drilling the hole.
Okay.
Kids TV show.
I think that you should go on
Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Swerve drive.
Say it with
What
me,
was
kids.
that? I don't think he heard you. Sniper, no, sniping. What? This is the. You don't care about Owen checking his phone. You guys do this. A shish kebab, okay? Coming to a store near you, okay? It has a spinning ball on top. Alright? The shish kebab commercial, okay? Brought to you by 2471. Okay, you gotta show the name of the thing. You look right there. Very messily written. How about there? Is that a little better? So close. There.
Okay, we're trying to fix it now. Yeah. It hasn't been fixed. With the spacers, it's
Just powder coat it and hang it up somewhere.
Well, we're getting a new one, aren't we?
yes.
How cool is that shot?
I can actually see Nathan perfectly through that hole.
Nathan.
No, let's see now I can't.
How about now?
Now, yeah. Now, see now I can see Sage.
Oh, God, you don't want to see that.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry, everything's alright.
There's so much.
I know.
My biggest question is,
Shall not pass.
where's this piece of...
Yeah, it's all the wheel well. The wires on the wheel well.
The wheel well.
Pick it up. So lift it up and I'll take off the wire.
Guys, it's not going wheel well.
I can't.
Just like the first time.
I can't reach that.
Just dies.
Kill yourself.
Doing.
I would wait and not put them by the TV.
You think you could just...
And put them above here.
Nothing personal, kid. Teleports behind you.
There was a bolt on the
Nothing.
ground. Did you need this?
No.
I got this.
While you studied the camera, I
might
studied
need
the
it.
blade.
Okay, you guys can put them in the middle here.
Good.
Okay, whoa, don't hit that new camera.
You know what this
It's
is
not
for?
new.
Yes.
You actually do? Alright.
Oh, it's yours now.
Put it in the pic.
Oh god, they're all falling down.
That's fine.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal, kiddo.
Thoroughly memed.
A lot of people in there.
I know the drill. I see what's happening. Can you at least tell me what's going on?
The right PTO shifter came out.
Okay.
So we're fixing that and then we're going to give it to programmers.
Okay.
Welcome to Sleepycast Podcast. This is Jordan for the next episode. Hunter's behind the camera and he is filming stuff. Right now we are in first place at the first robotics meet in Lake Oswego. This is a great honor. It's a great credit to our fellow Alliance members in our qualification match so far that we are still in first place because we had a right shifter break, on our PTO. So we couldn't drive. We could only go in circles. So it's a great credit to our Alliance members so that they could still win the game without us. And we are actually still in first place, so that's nice. And it is currently 1 o'clock, so it's lunchtime right now.
Okay, you're welcome to break it because you always mess it up, Jordan.
Everyone ruined the shot.
That's his goal in life, is to ruin the shot. Thanks, Jordan.
Alright, we're out in the wild right now. We spotted a wild robotics team, okay? In their natural habitat. On some.
It's not even recording the audio. You're stupid. Okay, there you go. Now you can do it.
Alright, we're out in the wild today. Hey, this is quite a beauty. We found a herd of robotics team members. They're in their natural habitat. Sitting in a line, okay? They're shouting criticisms to anyone who passes. Here's one now.
No.
Okay.
So sweet.
Is that even recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually was.
Is the audio recording? Yes. Welcome to our new Sleepycast podcast. Today we ended like in 8th or 7th place.
I think we were 5th.
Well, we were 4th,
but then we lost. So.
Oh my god. No, we were 4th and then we dropped to 5th.
Okay, so we're 5th actually, according to Hunter. Hunter might have his facts wrong, so they're making a check.
No, we're 5th.
We're 5th. All right, so we are 5th. All right, and the only reason we lost is because Cole forgot to spin a rotor.
Cole's not the one that did it though.
I'm just gonna blame Cole. I'm just gonna blame Cole for it, even though it most likely wasn't his fault, but it was totally his fault. Alrighty, so that was Sleepycast Podcast. I'm signing off now, but blame Cole for everything. Alright, goodbye. Bush to 9/11. Hey Hunter, how's it going?
No.
Going well?
Footage of your
Yeah.
Going well, Hunter?
Wrong call. I mean, it's hard to make a wrong call in this situation.
Alright.
Welcome to Jordan's Podcast.
Not right now.
Welcome to Jordan's Podcast.
You know what? I wonder if my iPod is my iPod is still like nice. And you know what? My iPod usually dies in a half hour, but I'm not using it.
Probably why. You don't even know what you're doing.
I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know what he's doing, but I'm.
Come on.
Did you like ghosts?
I'm blue. Beat up. Beat up.
I hate you. No.
I don't know why we're trying to record audio because he puts music over.
Okay, never mind. Now you can ruin the shot.
Dude, you have to make that montage, man. The people want it.
Good. Second season of podcasts. Welcome to Cheney. Alright, wait, you got the audio recording?
I mean, it's recording automatically. That's how it works.
Alright, welcome to Cheney.
Over here.
No, okay. Okay, here's my thing. Welcome to Cheney. We are currently at the first robotics event for the District of Northwest United States, which includes Oregon, Washington, and Alaska.
Alaska's
and
not here.
There's a couple Alaskan teams.
There's one Alaskan team. And
Alaska,
they did not come.
Alaska is technically part of this, even though none of their teams have showed up. We made it according to our rank 5th in the district. You know, and we got 64 people, 64 teams can come, and we got 5th in the district. So we are now going to set up our pit.
Pit's probably set up.
And it's probably set up already. I don't know why we're here, but you know, we're just here, we're queer, and we're proud.
Oh shit, that was
Sorry, you're not standing in your designated zone. Designated zone, you know?
I didn't know
the media zone.
Designated zone. Stop. Right there.
Hey,
Stamp right there.
Let's go, Hunter. Wait, never mind. Let's go. Dude. It's pretty great. Are you recording right now? You're not recording.
Yeah, I am. What do you mean the light's not going?
Is there a light down there? Is
No.
the light supposed to go off?
Nope.
Where's the recording light? Huh? Are you filming me? Oh, it's that side. Okay.
It's perfectly hidden. The only way you could tell is right there.
Alright. Well, this is Jordan's podcast. Okay.
I'm good.
Welcome to Jordan's podcast.
Not on.
Dang it, I can't clap.
Go ahead.
You gotta start on 10 this morning.
I saw, dude.
Can we not? Can we not, though?
There we go. What's up, dude? Safe and I'm cool. What? Here you go. Being safe is cool. Thank you.
I want to do that one in a rush. Yeah. When it's
Justin was just saying that San Francisco was
Welcome to Jordan's podcast. It is currently day 2 of the Cheney Regional, or PNW Regional in Cheney, I should say. We are now in 3rd after losing all our matches yesterday and ending up in 50th. So today we went from 50th to 3rd. This has been a great day for us. We've won all our matches. We have broken the boiler in most of them. And one of them we got 4 rotors going, but not the boiler, so we didn't get 4 RP. Bryce just looked at me as if I was weird, and that is true, I am weird.
because you bumped me.
I'm sorry. I'm doing a podcast. Okay? Alright, so that was an argument. Bryce, who's a big meaner face. Bryce is a big old meaner face, I gotta say that right now.
What is that?
Yeah. We're testing autos right now, trying to get to work, you know. But hey,
Trying to get something going.
as Hunter just stated very correctly and aptly. I must say, good job, Hunter. Congratulations, you did good. Dung did good. Hunter, do you have anything to add to our podcast, or my podcast that you're invited on?
Wait a minute.
That's hosted on your camera.
Not really. I think it's been a pretty emotional roller coaster here. I just hope that we can keep this going, and maybe we'll get put into some really good alliances. You know, whether we pick them or we're picked. You know, I think it's really all about these next 3 matches. One of which is today, and the other 2 tomorrow.
All right, nice. I like it. On other news, a local videographer has agreed to do a montage of a bunch of mess ups that he has done. More on this is Hunter. Hunter, what do you think about this?
I think the thing isn't really finalized yet, and we'll have to see what I do.
Jordan, Hunter, how you guys doing?
Nick is now coming onto the podcast. How's it going, Nick?
Podcast?
Yeah, it's a podcast.
Oh, this is such a cool man.
The mic is right here.
So, I don't mean to be like that buzzkill, but where's the weed, Hunter?
Way to be a buzzkill.
For all those at home, Nick just asked Hunter where the marijuana is. Marijuana is a drug now legalized in a couple states, except for people under 21. So technically, it's still illegal for us. Nick, what do you think about that?
I think that we're actually not speaking English, so you should disregard everything that's being heard.
That was a blatant lie by Nick, our main driver of 2471.
Nice.
Though he has been doing great in the matches. What do you think about the matches, Nick? We were talking about that earlier.
Nice. If you really want my honest opinion on the matches, it's every single one has huge stakes, and it's just, you know, how I approach it is just try and win every one, trying to get as many ranking points as you can. And ultimately, even if the alliance fails, if we put on a good showing by our robot, the teams out there who are picking have good scouting teams. They will see that and be like, boom, there's a diamond in the rough.
I totally agree with you, Nick. I think that, you know, I think we should probably just continue to circle jerk for another 2 or 3 minutes.
I agree with Hunter.
I think that we'll win Einstein this year, and that Festival of Champions is No match. We're better than Cheesy Poos.
It's the best robot. It's the shiniest robot.
I think we're better than Cheesy Poos. We're better than Robonauts. Literally any team that's ever existed, we're better than them. And we've always been better than them. It's not just, you know, in previous years, that was just a fluke. We would have won Einstein if we didn't lose. So, you know, it's really tough sometimes.
All right.
Yeah.
Nick has walked away, so we can stop this.
We should probably end this podcast.
Okay.
Here.
From all the people at 2471, mainly me, because I am the host and creator of this podcast, I would like to thank you for listening. And I hope one day Hunter will make that montage and put this in there. All right. Goodbye.
We'll see.
They're making a podcast.
All right. Welcome to.
No.
Yeah. We did
later.
We did a big old podcast just a couple minutes ago. So I got my podcast knee down.
Chilly.
What's up, guys? Jordan Podcast, now with video.
It's not a podcast anymore.
It's just a cast.
We should.
Or is it just a pod?
Fuck, it's cold. Let's go.
Alright, welcome to Jordan's Podcast.
You're no way you're gonna be able to hear that. You have to be like right up to it.
Where's your good mic, dude?
Dude, I don't need it.
What? You won't need a mic for that.
It's all you hear is just loud noises the entire time.
Did you at least get my podcast yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't check, but
Alright, Jordan's Podcast.
not yet.
I know, after the picture. Go for it.
When we're not busy, let's.
Alright, welcome to Jordan's Podcast. This is Monday, August, May, what are those months? I don't know. This is May 10th, April 10th. I can't tell months apparently. So this is April 10th, right after our PNW regional. We won the event. You know, we teamed up with Bare Metal, 2046 and 1595, the Dragons, and we won against Cyberfair, CPR, and IRS. Sage, what do you think about this event?
I thought it was pretty badass, personally.
Thanks. That's nice. It's a good sentiment. Thank you. So yeah, now it's the Monday after. We're all rested up, ready to go. We're deciding what to do with the robot. You know, see what repairs we can possibly do. You know, just maintenance. You know, just getting the crate together, and we're gonna ship it off tonight. Or pack it up tonight and ship it off sometime by Wednesday. Yeah, so it's been nice. You know, we won Engineering Inspiration, right, Hunter? Is that what we won?
Excellence in Engineering.
Excellence in Engineering Award. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Too bad we didn't win Chairman's though. You know, we were all hoping for Chairman's, but yeah, it's cool. It's all right. Not dying inside at all. You know, yeah, it's good. And that's Jordan's Podcast. Sign off. Alright, welcome to Jordan's Podcast. We're packing up we're back again here at the shop. We're currently taking a shot on Nathan catting up a new phone holder, or shield to put phones in front of, you know, for cameras.
Front of the shield. That kind of defeats the point of the shield, don't you think?
Well, I just don't know how to speak, Hunter. How about you shut up?
We're gonna make a cover for the phone. Jordan, we need to make a cover for the phone, bro.
Nathan has currently had a new haircut. You know, it's pretty slick, I gotta say.
It's pretty fresh, eh?
He's also got these weird trinkets. Okay, hold on. Zoom in on that. There you go. They're two gears held together.
That's actually pretty cool.
There you go. It's a good shot.
No.
Melman? You know, there's some wildlife here still.
Place.
bad wildlife. They're just popping out of every corner. That must mean. Can you believe this guy? He went to get koalas without me twice. Twice.
We should go get koalas.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Koala.
Koala. We need to find those quality koalas.
We gotta get qualified, okay?
Qualified quality koalas. They really over here? Over here? I thought they were over there. They look like they might be over here.
No, they're not. Yeah, wait. They're not.
This is a. No. No, I was talking about numbers based on. Wait, which? Okay, they're 31, 32, right? I don't think that's this way.
Yeah. They were in.
Not here. Oh god. People. This one's a way more busy. Oh, there they go. They found it. Everyone's found it. We're fine. Nathan, I swear to God. The amount of koalas you're getting. No, I'm joking. You're getting one or two? Hey. Oh, jeez. You're dropping.
Can I get the gray one?
Oh, yeah, sure. Here. I'll just take this one. Ah, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Dave 2.0.
Let's go.
Yesterday, though.
The legendary koalas.
Okay. We didn't do a podcast yet.
No, we did not.
We have to do two today. Alright, welcome to Jordan's podcast. We are currently watching them repair the robot a little bit, do some maintenance, you know, make sure nothing's wrong. Yesterday was an alright day. We're in 21st, I believe, right now. And at the end of the day, that's pretty good. This is Worlds. There's a lot of high quality teams here. You know, definitely 22 of them are high quality on this field. So that means we're obviously high quality. Isn't that right, Hunter?
Yes, definitely. We are up there.
Yeah.
And I think if we perform as well as we think we will this time, I think we'll be in good shape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be nice to see this thing fully realized. You know, it's been doing pretty good. We just need to get the auto working. the auto's all right, but the real thing is the climbing. You know, we had some issues with the climber. You know, there's some problems, some human faults, some robot faults, some driver faults, some Hunter faults. It was all Hunter's fault. Every moment of it was Hunter's fault. Alright, so that's Jordan's podcast for today. Talk to you later today, since Hunter didn't let me film a podcast yesterday. Alright, bye.
Sorry, Hunter, but we have to clear the area.
4x8 cutting.
Cutting area, and then it's got a water-cooled spindle.
You need to stop now.
That's really nice. Really quiet.
It needs a hard stop in the back.
Yeah, we said that.
And
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
it's really nice, and then
Runs on Mach 3.
this by a lot. Runs on Mach 3.
Cool.
Are we gonna just put a
Here we go, Trevor.
Every time you get closer, I have to refocus. You know?
Sticky, but
No, because there isn't a lot of focus for video.
Yes, there is.
Not for video, no.
Yes, there is.
Dude, like, if I'm trying to focus right now, it won't focus.
There is totally autofocus for video.
Then make it happen, Tracy. Okay, fine, watch this.
Mike, you want to convince my mom to let me use the van?
Are you gonna read?
I don't want you to do it. It's probably fucked up in your settings somewhere then. You just disabled it.
here. Okay.
No, I didn't. Maybe I just enabled it. Oh my god, I'm retarded.
What? My camera has features.
Oh.
Yeah, you're running a T5. You should, you know.
Oh, it's just so
Be able to now, point of note, the audio from this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna hear the servo. So unless you have an ultrasonic lens, which I've used, and holy shit, is that awesome. The downside of an ultrasonic lens is the camera has to be on for you to focus, period. Because it's an electronic focus ring versus this is a manual focus ring.
So much money. Can you stop? No.
What happened?
Huh.
And then you go.
Wish I was doing that now, huh?
Magic.
It's holy. Is it focusing on your hand?
Oh my god.
Doesn't even have spot for an audio or for a headphone jack. It's so sad. That's not even like.
No, I was wondering if you could help. There's literally only both of them drilled out.
Okay, I'll take it.
However, can mine mean silver? Oh, it's backwards. Why is it backwards? Why was my name tag backwards?
You know what? Better. Now that I could probably get. You can get. My dad got a nice adjustable one. The only problem is you can't put it backwards, obviously. You can change that twist it. You can get a close bit and just put it on the drivers. Oh, I thought you were talking like a Ford. Like one of those ones that maxes out. So you can put 6
And then I'm like. So this whole time I was like,
What? It's up, right?
Wow. Look at that. And the key will be auto
Welcome
RPM.
to Jordan's podcast. This is our new installment of why the hell has Jordan's podcast not been airing, Hunter? We are a hit show, okay? Hunter, would you like to answer that question?
I'm working on it.
And the next argument is going to be.
Yeah, that's what you always say. But what? It's been half a year now? Almost?
Well, see, my senior project involves making a documentary, so it should come out by the time senior year ends. So, you know.
It's gonna be a while. We're gonna have a whole other season done by then.
I know.
Ready to go, you know?
Okay.
Alright. I'm just, just done, man. Gotta get the stuff done, okay?
Whoa. What do you think you're doing? I'm gonna ask you to back up, okay? This is a dangerous area. You saw me almost die.
No longer. It's no longer dangerous. It's over here.
Yeah, okay. You're safe. Don't worry. Shake.
Think you can just lathe without adult supervision? No, I'm joking.
Do you want me to start doing my podcast, Hunter? I'll start doing my podcast. I haven't done an episode in a while.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
2 chains. This is kind of annoying. The lines up here, and then it slowly drifts apart the farther you go out. See? Oh, you're just.
Oh yeah, I can actually zoom in farther. Oh, I didn't know that. I can really see it. I can really see the thread.
That's some high quality footage right there.
Counting with Jordan Berg.
Alright, so
Comparative analysis.
So you start with the number 1, and then you proceed to the number 2. You can use your hands at first, but after you get past 10, it's kind of hard to use your hands. Maybe you can use your toes, if you feel like you want to use that, or you can start using the highly recommended method of counting in your head, or saying the numbers out loud. Now see, it's a lot easier to say them out loud because that way you have an audio and muscle memory of the whole thing, so you have multiple levels of recognition when you're saying these numbers, when you're trying to go past the number 10. Now, saying it in your head also works, but it is a lot easier to mess up and skip numbers and skip around. I find it harder when it gets to like in the tens, multiples of 10. So you have to actually figure out a whole new word. See that's when it gets hard. Okay. So now, see what do you want to do after you get past 10? You want to go to 11. All right. Then, surprisingly enough, there's a number after 11. Called 12. Now, 12 is a tricky one. It's one of those numbers that doesn't go with along the normal rhyme scheme of all numbers. Same with 13, okay? And 14, and 15, 16, and 17, and 19 too.
What about 18?
18 too. See, the point's showing right there. See, all these numbers are called the teens, okay? So it's the numbers after 10 and before 20. Because after 20, you go through 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then you go to 30, and then 31, and keep on going to infinity. But the problem with teens and preteens is that they're annoying as hell, both in numbers and in people. Now, see, you gotta. They're really the normal. There's certain numbers that you have to remember. That's the preteens and the teens are the ones you gotta remember. 11, 12, 13, because they don't follow the normal rhyme scheme. But after that, all you have to remember is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then 110, 120, 130, 140, and so on and so on. And then once you get past the hundreds, you go to thousands. And then after the thousands, you go to the millions and the billions and the trillions, and I don't know what's after that. Because all you really need is up to the thousands, because you're poor. That's been Counting with Jordan, signing off. There you go. Were you actually... Excuse me, that's illegal. You can't shoot here, okay? You can't shoot here, sorry. Can't do it.
Hat in the hat picture.
Give me an action shot.
Would it be a 775 Pro Swerve Drive? Oh, thanks, Roy.
We're actually filming?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always filming 24/7.
I'm not always filming.
Alright, welcome to Jordan's podcast.
Right.
Oh, really?
There.
Thank you. Hunter just provides some great advice for the audio of this podcast. Thank you, Hunter.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, man. All right, so this is the continuation of the first episode of the new season. What do you think about that, Hunter?
I think it's a really interesting season. Start out so far.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Honestly, the game is quite nice. It's a retro themed, kind of a looking towards the past.
You wouldn't see it from this though.
Yeah, no.
It's very wooden right now.
Actually, technically, it's kind of looking towards the past because we all built our stuff out of wood. Even more than now. But yeah, so it's very retro themed. It's like 1980s. All that fancy retro gaming. 8-bit. It's called Power Up. First Power Up. The game this year. Is basically we have to put boxes on top.
Everyone's just ruining this shit.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. They take it after me, okay?
I did it first.
Excuse me?
Morgan actually did do it first.
Oh, okay.
She went with the piece.
Alright.
And then
Maybe Morgan started it, but I took it to a whole new level, okay?
I'm more amazing and hotter.
So we all know Morgan lies.
Yeah, that's a huge lie.
And Morgan just spit on me, so that's just even more proof that I am correct.
Don't spit on my new team, you guys.
Morgan's currently ruining the shot again by having a shoulder in shot.
Getting weird looks now.
Yeah. All right. So
No one saw that, right?
All right. So continuing on with Jordan's podcast. Yeah, the game's about how to retro gaming, 8-bit. You know, there's some interesting stuff from the kickoff. Woody Flowers talked about sexual assault really quickly.
It was awkward.
We talked about that in the previous installment of the
But I think I just mentioned that. I'm going to go into more detail now. You know?
No, don't go into more.
All right, so it was a very quick talk. It was more like a reference kind of
He
a
was
thing.
floating on top of a lotus flower.
Oh yeah, that thing. And then and you know he kept on talking about it, and we're like everyone was like, please no, and he was like, I'm gonna keep talking about it. We're like, no, God no, God help us no.
And then everyone did the awkward look at the floor because it just is too awkward to watch the screen.
Yeah. We have freshmen doing freshman things. Alright, so again, that just proved that Morgan can't control anything because no one respects Morgan. It's still going. I had to come in there. I took the level down a little bit. Alright, there we go. It took me getting in there to solve the situation. So yeah, so Morgan absolutely sucks at leading because no one respects her.
That's very
Dumb. It just makes you like dumb. That's all it does.
Snap, bro. Look at that. Look at my crack hands.
Oh my god.
No pencils, rubber.
Oh, snap. I think we should make it. We should make one that actually has a
In this case, they didn't even do any of the bolts, right?
This is how the real sketching is done.
Alright guys, this is Jordan's podcast live version.
We're here with Cheesy Poops. So they sent me over to help us to celebrate the new alliance.
Yeah.
Cheesy Poops, Mean Machine, together, world champs, Houston. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Let's go. You actually posted that and everyone was like, what the hell? What's going on? It was iffy.
Oh no, you're stealing our designs. Oh no,
Don't let Cheesy Poof see it.
Oh god.
That's why they win every year.
They're stealing our
But they're
designs.
already in our. They've already infiltrated our shop.
It's like just.
Oh, no.
I wonder who it could be.
You know that sweatshirt? It's actually a camera in a sweatshirt.
There's a camera in that sweatshirt.
Wait, holy, knock him out of focus.
Stop. Stealing my designs again.
Wait, so do you say no?
Welcome to Jordan's podcast.
Hey, how's it going? This is a PSA about HIV and sexual assault from Woody Flowers.
Guys, remember, AIDS gives kids character.
You gotta find that. Do you still have that?
Yeah,
That's
I do.
Oh my god.
You know how I remember the number 9?
How?
It's the amount of fingers a person has after they've lost a finger.
Oh wow. Nice. Nice.
And a tragic accident.
Okay.
You might have some of the
It would be advantageous to have all this jumble.
things because it jams all the time.
Hanging off the edge and then it comes down and
Yeah, well, that's the other half. Is it might
Alright,
take
welcome
more
to
to get
Jordan's
it
podcast.
Yeah, that's
So it'd actually film on it if you look. See, look, now focus. That's another thing that this camera can do. Autofocuses.
Didn't the other one autofocus? You just never used it?
No, it did. I had to like manually hit the button. It like auto does it.
That's
Wow.
It's like
that's some intense camera aim right there.
it just does it. And the best part, it's dead silent when it does it. Like if I turn this little thing right here, it doesn't actually do anything. You got turn the It's like smooth bother. On the previous camera, it was like.
This fancy piece of aluminum is brought to you by Team 2471.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is that size? Is it no, it's not.
Who
took the big wrench? Who took that big boy?
Who took big boy?
Who's the win? One big boy and one big boy. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
One wrenchy boy.
One wrenchy boy. There's almost always a
Who would win? One machine, one product of over thousands of years of innovation, or one wrenchy boy.
One wrenchy boy. But isn't a wrenchy boy the product of thousands of years of innovation?
Slightly less.
Okay. Slightly less than a couple 100,000 years of innovation?
A couple 100,000 years of innovation.
Okay, sorry, 6,000 years of innovation?
Yes.
Gosh, thank you. Yeah.
Not even using the cool lathe. Come on.
Call me old-fashioned.
You're
Actually,
old-fashioned.
Sage just made that joke. He's watching this program, right? Where apparently there's this old man sitting by a lake, and he goes, peeing napkins, like, call me old-fashioned, but women voters, am I right? No, there's like, no, I copied it. It's like, call me old-fashioned, but Negroes, am I right?
Jesus. Oh yeah, no problem.
There's another one that's like, call me old-fashioned. But I think there's nothing manlier than a man taking another shower with other dudes.
In a strictly platonic way.
Strictly platonic.
Platonic.
And after each one, he would like throw the apple in again and just go, like walk by, ow, that hurt. I need a drill. I already have a drill.
There's quite a lot of drills around here, Sage.
A material design kind for its plasticity. One lazy boy.
Or one spinny boy.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's much better. Spinny boy. I think Spinny Boy wins, honestly.
Look at that.
I was watching this completely different show about, and there's this old guy.
Hot prank!
Oh, yeah, no, you don't want to accidentally trigger a smash. How do you prevent that? I'm going to have to figure that out. Someone hold it steady.
Okay. So doing good. That's that.
But the real question, Jordan, is will it pick it up like this?
Okay. Also, it's nice that
That is the real question.
But what if it's like this?
But what if?
It's like...
No, wait.
Okay, see, it can't pick it up when it's like this on its corner.
Guys, try not. What are you doing? Let's see. What the real question is: how you gonna pick it up if it's like this?
See, the real question, you just move the
Oh yeah.
How are you gonna pick it up when it's like takes off cover? When it's like this?
How you gonna pick it up? Wait.
Not you, the camera.
Not even close.
How's this?
So zoomed in.
Dean came and approved.
Signed by Dean Cayman.
There you go. Boom.
Magic. Goes the other way.
No. I can go all in there. Okay.
You have to add a half an inch more.
I'm gonna take this off for visibility's sake.
Whoa.
Dun dun dun. Who knew that could happen? Control down, middle.
Arrow keys.
No arrow keys to do that.
That's down.
Waskies.
No waskies. All right.
I felt like it was. Is it shift?
No.
Maybe you shouldn't be typing around.
If it's like you hit, you just have to do like go. No. What if you went like? Aha!
Solution.
First things touch up.
Yeah.
Why don't we go another hole? That boy. I got that boy. It goes slow.
Maybe.
Hey Keith, is tool touch off is the one where it touches this, right?
It's this one. Touch out Z.
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, we were in the wrong.
I had to look it up yesterday.
See how slow it goes? Henry, that's why I had to get it down.
Wait.
Let me do,
You're gonna break it. Do you have to put this thing in there?
Oh no. I did this once.
Yes, you'll break your tooth.
They pulled her.
I like you stop it, so we're okay. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I don't see any.
But it will break it if you don't have it, because it's testing for a connection. It'll never get connected. But it's all good.
I've done that once and I broke a bit.
That's how you learn.
Yep.
You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today, Jordan.
There we go.
Except I didn't know how to stop it, and so I was just like.
I know, that's what you saw me doing the same thing.
And at first.
2013.
We also didn't we do a ratchet for 2016?
Well, yeah.
That was on the climber, but that's a different kind of ratchet.
Let's modify the ratchet.
bring back that ratchet.
That exact ratchet.
Again.
Make that one ratchet great again. Okay.
Let's do this. Alright, but yeah.
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 Here, maybe if we.
There you go.
No. Jordan, what did you do? What, look at this shit, Jordan.
Look at the mess you made.
Oh man. It's like a little vacuum.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Yeah.
You're helping. Yeah.
Yeah, real cat is doing
Wait. Here, watch this. Oh wait, those things are there.
so you can do the 2-inch can.
Let's see.
And it disappeared. Where'd it go?
But Jordan, it's all over the computer.
No, it's not.
Watch out. God damn it. Aha.
Nice.
This is where you say that is the power of suck.
That's the power of suck.
God damn it. These things are a little stick. A little thick. Okay, I shouldn't do it that way.
There we
that one's broken. There's that one.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Why not flip it over?
Well, see, that's because
See, that's too easy.
Too easy. You gotta go for the hard way, okay? Come on.
John, what are you doing? Giving him good advice? Come on.
Come on, John. I expected more from you.
You shouldn't have. How thick are those by chance?
Pretty thick. Pretty thick boys.
Pretty thick.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Getting into a rhythm here. Wow. Good harvest today. Got a good hunt.
All right, guys. Problem solved.
Yeah. Obviously. Obviously, we can just do it John's way, or we can do it my way. Can you try to cut that with the scissors?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, under pressure.
This is so stupid.
Oh, hey, I did it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you switched it.
Oh, no, it doesn't
You
count.
didn't even do it all the way.
Doesn't count anymore, John. Had to finish it with that.
What a guy. That's probably the worst one though.
This man. One small one for John and one big one for knife.
I like how that actually worked to an extent.
Just stab it really quick.
I have the ultimate stab.
Boom. That's the power of sun.
Don't die.
Forcefully.
No.
Don't tell me what to do.
Jordan, you go. Yes, sir.
No, see. Don't tell me what to do.
No. Some people, am I right? Some people want to just make you want to die. Okay. You okay? You okay, man? You good? Y'all good in the his out?
That hurt. Alright.
Steely Dan? And
I'm dirty. I'm dirty, Dan.
I'm dirty Dan.
Which one of you is dirty?
You. I'm dirty Dan.
I'm dirty.
I'm dirty Dan. Alright, let's see this now. I love how you can just open it up. I Alright, that looks a lot better if you get it a little bit closer shape. You gotta get that nice shape.
You can't see your face on this. It's a fix, so it's like really zoomed in by default, and you can't unzoom it.
Strange. That's strange.
Magical lenses.
There we go, much better. Now it's got tendrils. Here, I'll grab the gift.
Go give it to Sage.
Just put it on. So this is all that was left after I went into the lathe with it.
I tried to clean it up, and that's all it's left. There we go. It's all cleaned up, all looks nice.
He's a whole yeah, small neck, like a shark. He doesn't even have a neck. A neck? A neck. He doesn't have a neck or a neck. That's the best part about sharks. Watch out, though. Oh look, it's working now. That did what it's supposed to do.
Yes. Hi. Welcome to Jordan's podcast. Live view version.
See, it's way too zoomed in.
No, I'm saying 0.6 pounds.
There you
Welcome
go.
to Jordan's podcast, live action version. Today we're gonna talk about counting for the second time. All right.
Hold on.
So we got pretty far last.
I'm gonna move a little bit.
I think last time we got to about like 20. Yeah, that's a pretty high number right there. See, for some of you new folks who weren't there last time, we're gonna have to go over the basics of counting. So you start at the number 1. Okay, number 1. Okay, there. How to get focused. Number 1. Right. Number 1. And then you can use your hands for this. Okay. So you get one finger, and then you go to number 2. Okay. Number 2 is a very important step because that's the next one after 1. It's the first step to moving on to number 3. Alright, number 3 is another amazing step. Okay, 3 is one of the best numbers out there. Honestly, I would suggest you do a lot of things at 3. Right? You know, 3rd time's a charm. That's a famous saying. So
Sorry about that.
I want to change you know, 3. The best things come with 3. After you go to 3, you gotta add another one. And this step is what I call number 4. Alright. Number 4 is another amazing step. I love 4. 4 is great. We all love 4. Sage, don't you come into the frame. You have to get that right here. Don't you love number 4?
No, 4 sucks. I think 4 is for tools.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't listen to Sage. He's just he's a negative, very negative person. Then you go to number 5. Right, number 5. See, Sage is back on this boat. Number 5 is another great one. But this is the very difficult step because you don't have any more fingers on your hand. Look at that. You only have 5 fingers. Then you go to your other hand. Pretty darn good. Then you go to number 6. And you go to number 6. You go to number 7.
Are you explaining how to count?
Yeah.
No. Okay, let's see it.
We're at 7. Okay.
No, that's not how you count 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But this isn't even in sign language. This is just normal counting.
This is normal counting. These are the basics, okay?
Yeah.
Crazy. That's advanced.
I also don't know
that's
how to
AP counting, okay? Don't listen to him. That's AP counting. You'll learn about that next year. All right.
But you're never gonna actually get into it.
Yeah. So you go to number. Okay. After that, you go 3 on your right hand, right? So you have 5 right here, and you put them together. That's 8. That's 8 right there. Okay. 8.
Oh yeah.
Whole number.
I know that from Assassin's
Then you go to
Creed.
9.
Really?
Yeah.
Right? You know, but then this is another very important step to go to 10. Another very difficult step because you don't have any more hands. Okay? Like that's both your hands right there. There's 2 hands right there, see? And that's all through all of your fingers. So what are you gonna do after that?
Nothing. That's it. You're done.
Yeah, you kind of. Oh yeah, okay, true. You go to wrists, then you go to 11, 12, you know. But after that, you can't really do much, you know. After that, you have to think in your head, which is a very hard and difficult process. You know, sometimes you just gotta wing it. You gotta throw all your might into it, and then you can do it. Okay, that's enough for Jordan's podcast, live action version. All right, signing off. Bye.
And they like.
No, really.
You all think I've been here to be the media league, but it's really just for the popcorn.
Oh damn.
I don't care about this nonsense.
Makes sense.
I really just came here for the popcorn.
Look what you did. You murdered that one. Close the door. Welcome to Jordan's podcast, live action version. I liked. Heard that's least likely gonna run you over.
Well,
the stampede on you.
It depends on your definition of run over.
Well, I mean, like if you're on land. If you're on land.
Hey, Mom! I'm on TV!
Oh my God, get over here!
Get that curve.
Yeah, get that bend.
Get that, oh my God.
How America does it.
Don't bring my display. You can't crowd in the room.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
I think we need to last time so we can get our numbers. We need to figure out.
It's not focused.
No, it's not. You didn't sleep. How do you know? Because it's telling me we're only going to be able to lift 300 pounds, and I know we would not have settled with that.
Well, the mother is working.
There you go.
Beautiful carbon spacers now.
I knew we were going to use but the carbon too big for something great.
Oh, really? It's ruins.
Okay, welcome to Jordan's podcast.
Don't do this.
Well, is it annoying to go when you hear the audio? It's all of a sudden, hey.
I actually usually mute the audio.
Yeah?
It's alright.
Who makes them?
You can't see it then well.
Yeah, are they there you go. How's that?
Oh my God.
I'm having to do a weird pose for you, Hunter. I hope you appreciate this.
Shit.
Come on.
That's just excessive. I know. That's what I thought.
Also, we got that big lot that we used to have. That's what I guess. That's how well for they asked me to just want to make sure. So he's gonna
I'm focusing on that.
Hunter,
why would you do this?
I'm doing a really weird pose. Do you see this? I'm doing this to help you, man. Come on.
The box.
Get your crap together.
For all the times you wake up early.
That way, not that way. Don't crash it.
For working extra shifts.
Don't break things.
Third shifts.
Typically a good idea.
Alright. You get your shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, put that right there. And then you got like pushing that like right there, you know? And then you got like this right here. There you go. Boom. Burgerville meal sponsored by First.
All the burgers completely encompass and
There we go. Boom. Meal has been sponsored. This meal has been sponsored by Burgerville. And it's provided by Burgerville and sponsored by First. Thank you, First, for this meal. Nice. Oh, hi.
Josh, do you know where the little these sorts of little fittings have migrated to. They used to be over here. I would assume them to be in here.
I'm going to figure out my homework stuff.
Oh hi. Oh hi. Welcome to Jordan's podcast. Hello. Oh hello. Dun dun dun. Fancy seeing you here. I thought you died. When you fell into that volcano after marrying my sister and murdering her. Welcome to the soap opera. Welcome to Jordan's soap opera. Welcome to Jordan's soap opera. This episode. Hey, Bruce, I think we missed one. It's like really zoomed in, so like I could only see your face when you moved down. Nope. Yeah, he's on montage, man. Come on. Where the hell? Man, freaking montage. I need a montage mahal. Zoom in and out with this. Some pretty captivating footage.
Welcome to Jordan's podcast. You missed it. We had a whole episode live action Jordan's podcast where I counted up to 20. Yeah.
Mostly built for practice spot. To finish it, I just need to get a few parts done, and then it should be finished. And we also have just about every part for final bot as well.
Good. Are you planning to attach it to the practice spot today?
Hopefully, if not tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, and then moving on, how's the finding stuff going?
So the design sample.
I'm a little bit worried if we don't, we're gonna slip this whole thing and it's gonna tweak. I think we're gonna why would it hit this nut when you put your tensioner in? This nut. So it's nuts. It's gonna hit its nuts.
Probably have to countersink it the other way. We'll have to see. Or maybe just skip that standoff.
Maybe that was the plan all along. Yeah, I just mixed it up. What problem? Maybe that was the plan all along, I said. Oh, maybe that. I thought we had to countersink it, but. Shit, don't actually hit the most. Yo, one in, where's the other guy? So, this single-handedly weighs 120 pounds.
instead of actually driving the robot, we just throw it out into the field and just let it sit there. Welcome to Jordan's podcast. We out here at the shop, currently filming the currently going on of the students. We can see a lot of wild activity. There's a lot of wild activity going on around here. We are currently attaching the elevator, or drilling in the elevator to the practice robot. Sage is just adding his bit to the actual robot. It's quite interesting. This is what the actual robotic students look like in their natural habitat. Hunter is currently stepped away to look at stuff on his computer, to play video game, as the kids call them these days. So there's a lot of going on. What week is this title for? This is the 5th week of build season. We have 1 week left, and we're just assembling the practice bots. So we're pretty much on schedule as every other year. Not on our personal schedule that we set at the beginning of the year. We definitely fell way behind that, way early in the game, you know. But we're pretty much on track with every other year of production, you know. We always are assembling the night of. Bag night, usually, sometimes. You know, sometimes it gets that insane. But, you know, it's pretty insane. It would be help if, like, Hunter would do stuff, you know? He would actually, like, you know. Hunter, you just hit 4:20 seconds. 4 minutes and 20 seconds of that. It's still going. I didn't stop it. I'm filling you in. So we just hit 4:20 on the footage. Yeah. Tyler did a shitty meme. All right. Yeah. So I could go on to accounting, but I think I have to study that more before I bring it out to you folks out there. All my listeners listening in on this great Saturday morning thing. You know, beginning of 2018, the revolution is coming, baby. We're coming, bucko, as some might say. Sage is walking past the camera. He's looking around. He's holding this thing with a weird grip. I don't know how he's holding that. It's kind of a weird way to hold stuff. He sat down. He sat down. Huh?
You made it wrong. Because I gave you the wrong part.
What? Alright, Sage just did something weird. But, you know, that's Sage for you. We're about 6 minutes in now. The footage, and I've been talking for about the last 2 minutes. Hunter's gonna have a great time cutting out the audio of this. You know, Sage just sat down right in front of the camera. We can all see his great hat and his eyes.
Everyone wants to see my eyes.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Sage is quickly trying to find the part he was supposed to give me.
But whoever made it needed
Yeah. You know, just sitting here talking to a microphone. Well, Hunter's over there on Chief Delphi doing stuff and things. Yeah. Hunter's gonna have a great time looking back on this, on me messing with the frickin' messing with the shots and listening to my audio that I make specifically for our podcast here, Jordan's podcast. Every chance I get whenever Hunter's away from the camera. Hunter's gonna have a great time looking back on this and thinking, wow, I remember that guy. Jordan was cool. You know, he'll look back on this when he's making my montage. I see him smiling. I got it. Hunter's dying on the inside. Because he knows he's gonna have to make my montage one day. One day, it's gonna be like, he's gonna be 60 years old. He'll be like, I forgot to make that guy's montage, shit. And then like, he's gonna log back into the team YouTube, see that it hasn't been touched since he left. You know, and be like, you know what? I got all this old footage. I'm gonna go back through it, relive my glory days.
Man, I should not have smoked so much.
And find all those times Jordan messed with my shots, and then find all those times he asked me for a montage. I'm gonna fulfill that quest. I'm gonna do that for that cool dude named Jordan. God, what a cool dude. He's gonna say those exact words in about 60 years from now. And he's gonna do it. He's gonna make my montage eventually, one day.
Maybe.
Hopefully all the audio over will just be these podcasts, you know. That's why I'm trying to do as many podcasts as I can. There's definitely an imbalance of time that I've just been messing with shots and not doing the podcast to when I'm just doing the podcast, or like, you know, just like actually doing the podcast, you know. Standing off the side talking to the microphone. There's definitely a huge disparity between how much audio time I've had and how much freaking video time. The video time is way over the audio time. And I'm trying to fix that right now with talking to this. I mean, I've been talking to this about for 5 minutes now. You know, doing this podcast for 5 minutes, not touching the actual angle of the camera. Because Hunter will get pissed with me if I actually mess with the camera shot. I mean, I already did that slightly with my face right in front of the camera. But you know, that was only for a second. You can just edit that out, you know. I'm not gonna do it for the whole thing. I've just been messing with the, you know, the audio. And so Hunter can just listen in on this later on, you know, and think, yeah, that's Jordan. And that was a cool dude, you know. He was a cool dude, you know. He was better than all the other guys in here, gosh. See, Sage just got up and left because he knew that was the truth. I mean, Hunter's just looking at me with like the look of like absolute dread and hatred right now. But that looks only from here. You know, once he get back to his house, he'll look back on it like, yeah, Jordan's cool. I like Jordan. He's a cool dude. Making a lot of memes, you know, sending all those memes and stuff, man. Bringing the whole greatness of the shop life up a whole couple notches. Hunter, would you like to comment on the montage footage? The goodbye. It looks like Hunter's about to shut this off. So at the end of Jordan's podcast.
I didn't mean to. It was an automatic reaction.
Oh, you looked at me. You looked at me, and then you looked at my hand, and then you licked my hand.
That sounded even worse.
Exactly.
I'm digging myself into a hole of doom and destruction.
Yes, you are. Well, I just had to.
That's a red light situation there. Excuse me. I feel violated.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
I'm just. Today's not my day here again.
You like videotaping my nuts, don't you?
God damn it. Oh man, I know we're making a pornography.
Yeah, nah.
A porno.
Next one.
I mean, like, man.
That's what Hunter does in his spare time.
Yeah. I'm sure he's taking his directorial.
The exact right ones.
That's actually where you guys directorial debut.
Stop. You and I both know that my first movie that I directed was a Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Owen needs help, that's important.
You make a new one?
Yes.
What a guy.
I finished the last batch, so I was like, hey,
I'll make the next batch.
We'll make sure that there's a constant supply of popcorn.
So now, theoretically, we could put all the should put at least one other one.
What?
Okay. No, it's alright.
It's like pushing it a lot. New one, so it's not really broken up.
expecting a different robot though.
Jazz hands.
I expected that to
What, Jordan?
Since they're not playing, it means like I get.
It's not even 0.
Oh no! It's about 6 human hair with it. 6 human hairs. Oh.
I'm just gonna ask you 1,000 different questions. It'll take 5 seconds to answer.
So, it's made out of carbon.
Carbon's an atom on the periodic table, right?
So this is a hole, right?
Oh my god.
I'm down it.
Yes.
No, Morgan. Ruins.
Too bad.
Look at this. Watch this.
Wait, no, put your hand.
Yeah, kind of. Is that way about pedals?
Yeah, right now.
Hello, sir.
You know, you remind me of my neighbor. He always stands over the fence like that.
Oh, he's doing it over here too.
Here, we'll give him our two. I don't know why they're putting it right here. This is where we counterfeit like crap.
Yeah, like my man. No, he's opening the other ones over there.
They don't get our amazing, 100% amazing tunes, okay guys? They don't get it. They don't get it one bit. They don't get them at all. It's our tunes, not theirs. Alright guys. We're out here raising awareness.
I think you missed a spot, by the way, guys. Right there. Oh, it looks like it.
Yeah, it is. That's what it's not.
You're welcome. I saved the whole robot.
You probably did, actually. There's more.
It's the only reason. That's good.
These people, they just lost a pair of dikes. How do you lose dikes?
I don't know, man. Did you miss a part, Jordan?
No, it got touched on the top, so now
it's ruined, basically.
I know. Oh god, it's redoing everything.
Super exciting shots.
Why you hang them here? They get hit by the thing every time you go around. Why you do this?
Because it's super easy to put them
Why
on
you
there.
white people have so much cargo? Jared Diamond.
What?
You better get that in there, country. I want my Jared.
I want my cargo.
I'm still waiting on my goddamn montage. You're gonna have to wait, buddy.
No, it's a meme. Unacceptable.
The other
look at this.
Look at that crap right there.
Absolutely. No, right here. Right in there.
Look at that side. Look at that. Look at that. There you go.
Oh, God. Unprofessional.
Okay.
Oh,
What do
hey.
you think you're doing here, punk?
President, huh?
Bet that gets you a lot of money.
I already got almost killed once. Excuse me. No time for this.
Wait, what?
So, like, how is a pilot dirt more valuable than that?
Because of the consciousness.
But do we?
Yes.
Aren't we just a bunch of swarms of mindless cells?
We are a swarm of
And all our consciousness is us learning and basing everything off of something else. Just for survival. Like, is that really consciousness?
Yeah.
This ain't AP Psych. What the hell are you doing? This isn't AP Psych. What the fuck? Who the hell do you think you are?
No, like, what is consciousness?
Consciousness is the synapses in the brain, the actions different chemicals.
But we don't really know what makes consciousness, man.
But yeah, but like,
Other than the brain. But like,
how do we hold like human? Why do we hold human life when bodies are paralyzed? They have consciousness.
Some people don't.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't count. They're
Yeah. Like they're goddamn vegans. Yeah, but because they don't have the same intellect as us, so we put our
but some things have more intellect.
The way that
us,
we
though.
see ourselves we only see others from an outside view. The way our lives. What about cows' life? What about cows' internal monologue? We never have known that. We don't.
Yeah.
They don't have a
even
way
know
of
if they have
communicating
one.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, tree falls in the forest. Like, did it make a sound? Right.
Yeah.
Like, so. I don't know. I find it very interesting. Like, why do we? I don't think human life should be set as such a high regard. You know. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna kill people. I'm just saying, like,
maybe just put all lives at such a high regard, you know?
You know what we do? We always, our family always buy like half a cow. We always buy like half a cow from a farmer.
Yeah.
And then they kill it and slice it up because they're legally allowed to do that because we bought the cow. Not the meat.
Yeah. No, my grandpa's a farmer. And he raises cows and kills them.
But what our family does is kind of pay our respects to that. Is we meet it before we kill it. Well, we don't kill it, but we
before
meet
yeah.
We meet it. We meet our meat, right?
You meet it before you eat it.
Yeah.
You know where your meat's coming from.
Well, sometimes we know. You're giving us sustenance. You're giving us life.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. You're doing this a favor.
Yeah. You're literally dying for me. Like, that is a huge thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it going out here?
I'm so trash at this. Oh my god.
Yo, I think powder coaters. How's it going out?
Good.
Okay.
Actually, how it.
Time is 7:20. So we got 10 minutes. Maybe man. Yeah. So I don't know about just putting life down that much. I would say putting all life up to the same level as human.
Well, here's the thing about life, though. What makes us important?
The fact that we're such an anomaly. What's not updated? Honor.
Dude, I purposely delay it so that it can be updated all at once. I don't think you understand.
Everyone sees it from. I need to make it so my life and people the experience of my life is better. Yeah, because no one else will ever think like you. Because you have different experiences. Oh. And so.
Nuh-uh. I think like other people all the time. I think what's best for everyone else.
Sorry,
No, you're alright.
But yeah, it's. I feel like writing or at least documenting your life is a good way to start that. Mind you, I have been putting it off for a while. So.
Look, we got a documentarian right here.
Oh yeah. All right.
Not in a different type of way.
I was born in the year 2000.
Very different.
No, you gotta get in front of the camera. Come on.
Show her what.
Get down. You're good. Wait, up. Wait, down. A little bit more. You're good.
I was born in the year 2000. August 4th. I believe that my first memory was when I was, I believe, 5. I was sitting on a porch. Actually no, I have an earlier memory than that. I was sitting on the coffee room table.
Back it up a little. There you go. You're in shot now.
All right. And I remember looking to my right. There was a sliding glass door. that had lines over it. I could see just barely the outline of my father.
So, what do we have in there?
All his parts and stuff.
We got the big,
Now,
big long, is that it? And a bunch of...
I see him riding along, and there's some of his friends out there as well. I knew that my dad was skateboarding. Now, this is very memorable to me because about 5 minutes later, after I was watching TV, don't know what show it was, don't remember because I didn't really care. I was, a little baby. My dad comes in holding up the skateboard that was broken in half, really sad. And that's the end of that memory. My next memory is me on that porch and where he broke that skateboard. I look up, there's a refrigerator to the right of me. I asked my father to carry me up to it, and I see 5 brown twist ties that were used to tie down the garbage bags. Now, I really wanted those, so I asked my dad for them, and he said no, and I felt really sad about it. My next memory...
Wait, down.
Sorry.
There you go.
My next memory...
Blocking the light. What the hell?
It was also on that porch.
There you go. We're good.
Now, that porch was,
there you go.
This was the last memory of me on that porch. And it was, we were with a friend named Bo. We called him Bo. His name was Jebediah Marquise. Now, he was a real jerk. Didn't know this at the time, though. He was screaming, "Echo." And we would hear the sound again. I didn't really hear it because I wasn't paying attention to it, but my dad said, "You hear that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he said, "That, my friend, is called a hippopotamus." Now, the reason I remember it that way is because I wasn't paying attention. But that got my attention, and that confused me. Now, I wasn't too good at speaking, so when I said back in confusion, hippopotamus, my dad said, "Don't say that, that's a bad word." I don't know what he heard me say, but it must not have been good. That was one of my first instances of being really confused. Now, this cuts back. I'm inside of a storm drain with my dad, crouched next to me to the left. We're just by the entrance. He was telling me about how important this place is and blah blah blah, I don't really care. And I looked back into the darkness as the continuing of the sewer line. And I asked if I could go in there, and he said no. I asked why, he said, "Well, if it rains, water will pour in." And I said, "Why does that matter?" He said, "Well, you can't swim." Now, that was a huge, that was probably the second biggest part of disappointment. Now let's go to my next memory.
No, you should cut it off. I'm done with this.
Welcome to Jordan's podcast. Oh, the non-existent episode of Podcast. You know what I did there? You know what I did there?
Excuse me. Hijacking
We're
my
here to document the fact that Hunter hasn't made my montage yet. This is a sad occasion, as Hunter still hasn't made my goddamn montage. This montage has been years in the making. Ever since I joined the team, Hunter was there. I've been messing with his shots, just ever so slightly. And he still hasn't made a montage on all of these. See, stuff like this. This is a perfect example of stuff that Hunter needs to make into a montage. He hasn't done this yet. See, look, Josh just walked through the camera. See, and he's now going back.
That's unintentional.
See, it's stuff like this that Hunter hasn't made a montage of. And I've made plenty of podcasts to provide audio for said montage, but where's my montage? It's nowhere to be found because Hunter's not going to make it. I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. Maybe I should sue him. Like I never gave him permission to take pictures of me. I mean, like I could sue this man. I mean, and my price for not suing this man is a montage of all the methods I have done throughout the years. Okay, Sage provided a perfect example of a vessel of a shot, and you can find them everywhere. Josh is also providing another another option. Let's just watch him do it. Okay, he's done. All right. I'm back out here now. So where's my goddamn montage, Hunter?
It's a slow day.
I figured it's a slow day.
Hunter, I'm waiting on your answer. This is part of the documentary.
Sometime, never, I don't know.
I mean, this montage issue is quite drastic.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It is quite drastic, and it's an important thing to build the culture of this show. We need this goddamn montage.
There aren't the time to make that, man. It requires. I literally would have to go to.
Has the time.
I would have to go to literally 200 hours of footage.
Determination.
Literally 200 hours.
Of the montage. If you were just determined to do something, it doesn't matter how long it takes.
200 hours.
You can put in a minute a day, and you can get to, I don't know, just put like half an hour a day, you know, aside. We're just watching the footage, earmarking where my mess ups are.
Half an hour a day would take 400 hours, Jordan.
That's the end of this documentary for now. I'm waiting on my montage. Signing off. So hey Hunter, how's it going? Making a documentary about how I don't have a montage yet?
Yes.
And then what you want to do?
Make sure it's all.
I'm still deeply hurt.
Well, you're gonna.
Thank God for that.
Yes.
There, it looks alright now.
Robot!
Now we get the new CAN bus.
Welcome to Jordan's podcast.
I'm out of here. That's totally not.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
I messed up the shot.
Can't argue with that.
That's no way. Welcome to Jordan's podcast, episode like 20. This podcast is this podcast is reaching its 1 year old.
You should actually do your job.
It's 1 year anniversary. Yeah, man, 1 year anniversary of Jordan's podcast that's never aired once.
Wait.
You had one episode 27 years ago.
And one episode again. It was never aired, but it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Public doesn't know about it. It's so underground. It never actually reached any computers.
I actually
Other
was
than
looking into
Hunter.
making a podcast called the Jordan Bird Podcast and just not tell anyone why it's called that.
And never bring me on.
Never bring you on. Just
Just name it after me.
Yeah. Nobody on it is named Jordan. Alright.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Welcome to the Jordan Bird Podcast.
Welcome to Jordan Bird Podcast. We can start here by seeing that there's another team out here. Man, we have some visitors from Oregon, you know, the inferior state. Goddamn immigrants coming into our border, coming up from the south into the Washington area. You know, these goddamn immigrants, these goddamn Oregonians. God, at least they're not. It's like the opposite of Californians. I had jokes on that. Just kidding. Californians are worse. They're the actual Mexicans of Washington.
Mexicans.
Oregon is like the opposite of Canada, more like. You know? Gosh. You know? Oregon, I can deal with Oregonians. You know I can't.
Corrupting our breakfast.
Loiter around, corrupting our breakfast, but I can't deal with Californians. God, the pretentious jackass. God, there's like 3 new Californians at Hawkinson, and you know who they are? They're the loudest people at Hawkinson. I'm not even joking. You can literally hear one of the guys talking from down the hall. It's insane. It's like he thinks he needs to shout for the entire day so anyone can hear him. But no, we can hear you like this. I can hear you, man. I can hear you at this volume. You don't have to fucking shout, man. God, I hate this kid. He's also really annoying.
There's like someone talking.
Why not? Yeah.
I got this.
Welcome to Jordan's podcast.
Way too close, huh?
Welcome to Jordan's podcast. This episode we are presenting from. Welcome to Jordan Bird podcast. First time. Welcome to Jordan's podcast, live action. What filter should I use for the robot?
I don't know. Black and white's pretty beautiful.
Gotta ask the audience, man. Which one?
That one, lazy.
Oh yeah.
Lazy for sure.
Oh, hello.
This song is on.
It's all my horrible speaker.
You know what's nice? If you set down the camera.
You actually got a tripod.
And walk away.
Instead of monopod.
Well, the only reason I wasn't bringing a tripod to the other competitions was because of the weight.
Look at this button, man. Look at that.
Oh shit, that's a terrible.
There's another one of these too. Welcome to Jordan's podcast. We're out here at the PNW District Champs. You know, we out here talking it up, currently Nathaning right now with this Sharpie right here, as you can see, directed at the lens. We haven't gone to a match yet. We've done test matches, but we haven't really done any actual matches currently. As of right now, you know, no actual matches, just waiting for that to start. Just coming along, just waiting, checking everything, make sure everything's good. We had a minor kind of thing earlier. We had to sand down the wings a little bit, bottom, make sure they laid flat. Everyone was pissed because we ran the wrong auto for our first test match, right? So we all thought it was something serious problem, but actually it was people just testing the wrong auto, or not the wrong auto. They're testing the right auto for the wrong situation. Turned out wrong, but we tested the one we wanted, and it didn't work. So we've been testing it. It's been working out pretty well. So yeah, all's well, and all's well. And we're just Nathaning around. Some people, Sage over there is in the right end of the shot. It's in the right end of the shot. There we go. The column is right there. He's right there. He's right there. Right there. Right there. I'm poking him with a Sharpie. He's right there. He's just talking to Bud. Sage over there is talking to Bud. Having a grand old time. Just talking around. He's doing pretty good. We're all doing pretty good right about now. This guy right here. This guy's pretty cool. His name is Sage. That's Jacob. That's Bud. That's Keegan. That's Keegan right there. That's Justine. That's Tyler all the way back there. Can't really see him that well. And we can't really see much. But there's Josh right there. Josh is right there. And then over here is me, Jordan. This is the Jordan Berg podcast, as you can tell. If you can't see, directly behind this lens is Hunter, and he's looking at me with the look of fiery passion of death and murder. Now he's walking away to keep himself away from murdering me, which is all right. I'm okay with not dying. I'm okay with dying, but I'm okay with also not dying. That's also good to me. And then over here is one of the Kling Bros. That way, that was Kling Bro. That way, to the left of the camera, is Tyler Ledoux, our safety captain. Not very safe, if my dad. He'll murder you in a split second. He'll do it as a joke, as a meme. I'm not even joking about that. Last night, Hooker, dead, boom. It's like this, and the entire time while he was killing him, it's just like, it's a meme, bro. It's just a prank. Just a prank, bro. And then she's dead. We had to hide the body. The person who just entered the frame of the camera, front view right there, it's Bruce. Some people have some different views of Bruce. Some people like him. He's kind of, he can be cool sometimes, but then that's only 10% of the time, and then 90% of the time is just fiery passion of death. That's where I'm always at. None of your goddamn business. Watch out for the podcast.
Eating ass is the only ethical way to cook.
No.
No, this is Sage. I pointed him out earlier in the podcast. How you feel about Sage? How you feeling?
I'm feeling.
Hey, you gotta talk to us to the mic.
Hey, sorry. I'm feeling.
You're feeling?
A lot of things, trust me.
A lot of things, wow.
Is it mostly pain?
No, not on me. I'm feeling other people's things.
Oh man.
Oh, I
That's
see.
deep. That's deep as fuck. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it deep in you, or is that?
No. I'm putting it deep in everyone else.
Oh, I see.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yes, you can.
Not really. We're making a fake podcast.
Cutting it off.
All right, Wednesday, let me sign out. Hey, this has been a Jordan Bird podcast, fakest podcast in all of FRC. See you next time. No way. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, the guy without a YouTube channel. All right, let's talk business. All right, what's up, guys? This is PW Champs. It's totally not a Jordan podcast, trademark, copyright, all that jizz. You know, we gotta sit out here. You know, we just out here with the hunter here, standing in a group with a bunch of other people. You know, I'm just talking to a camera. All right, I'm gonna leave you be for right now because I want to go do shit. My man.
He's in queue.
Oh boy. Oh hey, what's up? Welcome. We just won, so you know Jordan's podcast going. It's your boy Jordan's podcast going through.
If you say that one more time, you're not gonna. There's gonna be one night of one hour.
Just a weird cloud coming in.
England is right.
You're filming people's backs? Yes. Wow. Do that. Found footage campaign? Is this a found footage documentary?
No.
I'm very
Jaws.
What's this for?
It's for making it know where part of the game was getting gear to play him on stick. And but our gear grabber is broken, so we can't do that. Yeah.
Hey, I got marshmallows.
I also don't know.
I don't know who cookies those are.
I stole like 12 so. And then they're cooling down.
Don't worry, Hunter, you just got a bunch of action shots.
We're just getting
We're doing. From the outro. Should we do this like interview style?
No.
You have like wait, I have an idea. So if you move that camera there.
No, the lighting's all wrong now. Good job, Jordan.
The lighting. Sorry. Or I mean, like we can set this up. So we're like stage here. Guys, can we run the robot?
Yeah, Jordan.
Now's the time.
Stop memeing for 2 seconds.
I can never stop.
We'll just put it off to the side here.
Yeah. See, look. See, put it right here, and then something.
That's right, well, yeah.
It's like bread.
Jordan, get over here. Jordan.
Oh, Jordan. Okay. Get a chair. Pull up a chair. All right. Set this up. Okay. I'm practicing the entrance, man. Come on. This is our only actual podcast. Cheers, mate. Can you see what we're doing? We're making a podcast.
It's filming. Go ahead.
Oh, wait. Okay. Morgan, guys. All right. Well, wait. No, you gotta be in this. Come on, Hunter.
Beautiful, man.
The maker of the montage. You're the main center of this this podcast.
We gave you the chair that Morgan
We gave you the big chair. We gave you the nice chair, Hunter. Get over here. Look what you've done. All right. All right. Alrighty. Ready? Yeah. Meme review. All right. Welcome to Jordan's podcast with Jordan, Sage, and our very special guest, who's been on this multiple times. Pretty much co-host. It's his camera. I'm hosting. It's Hunter. He's technically hosting. It's his camera, his stuff, his time, his effort, his editing skills, his everything. We're just the personality behind it. Yeah. Well, technically, it's my podcast.
Yeah, it's your podcast.
I'm the asshole behind it all.
Yeah.
I'm the person with all the glass nose, the most glass nose. You know, the most. Oh, I gotta double check something. Good? You good? Remember, this is a fake podcast. You don't really need to. I'm gonna move it a little closer. You want to do it? Or do you want to just keep this in? Shit. Oh, there you go. Now
that works.
Now we can see the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the umbrella.
Actually, you can't.
Well, we can, but it's not our place.
I know. I'm just saying you can't. Okay. Alright, it's filming?
It's filming and
Can you turn around?
I should do that. I don't know why we need to, but
I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah, it's nice to say.
Okay, you still gotta talk louder than normal. It's not just normal speaking voice.
Alrighty.
Let's do this.
Meme review.
It's not even. There's only one source of audio.
Good luck syncing this.
There's nothing to sync. Okay.
Alright.
Let's go and start it.
Alright. Welcome to Jordan's podcast. Possibly the final edition. Possibly. I mean, we could film one before winter break. Possibly. You know, a little bit. But this might be the last Jordan's podcast. So with me today are the regular guests and co-host, Hunter, right here, this man. It's his camera, his time, his editing skills.
Thing again.
You know, he has to watch the whole thing and then edit it out and make it all nice and pretty. So,
unlike us.
I mean, technically it might be his podcast, but I mean, we all know whose podcast it is. It's not. My name is on it.
It's
Everything's
official.
mine. It's officially mine. I have his will, I have his legal document saying it's like he grants it to me.
Yeah, TM. It's mine.
I should have the
mine.
contract. It's on my phone.
Yeah, there's a whole contract. There's a whole legally binding contract. Legally binding. Well, there's no way to do anything. And and right next to Hunter is the immortal man, Sage himself.
Whose self? I think you mean ourself.
Oh, yeah, ourself. Sage ourself. He is a regular guest. He's been on here multiple times on this fake podcast that we just do for the laughs and giggles.
Maybe a few ha-has.
Oh yeah, some goofs, some gaffs, and definitely some bamfs.
And only one joke.
Yeah, we only have one joke. That was it. Sorry, podcast over.
Done.
So how's it going, guys? How do you feel?
I'm feeling.
We have finally reached our main goal. The goal of the entire of our lives. The main reason why we still live today. We've reached it. Hunter has allowed us to reach it by making the montage that has been spoken about throughout all history.
It's been memed for at least 2 years.
A solid
2 years.
Solid 2 years meme.
And I finally decided, fuck it, let's make memes reality. So you know,
that's just a metaphor for life.
Make
you really
memes
think about it.
IRL 2018.
Meme magic is real, everyone.
Meme magic.
Meme magic is real.
We need to start a movement. We
start a movement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This
has
is
to
the
start.
movement.
This is the movement.
We live in a society.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. Well, Montage is coming out.
It's about 2.5 hours. It was 2 hours and 45 minutes, but I had to cut some. There's a lot of intros and outro stuff that like.
We gotta leave the intro stuff.
No. I meant like there's like a lot of lead up to the Jordan mess up, so I had to cut those lead ups.
Okay, I got it.
Save some time.
I got you.
But the real question is, do I post it as one whole thing, or do I post it as a couple smaller things?
Why don't you do both? Why don't you do a bunch of smaller ones, and then you make profit out of releasing a whole movie?
Exactly. There we go.
That's how you do it. That's how you make a video on Wall Street.
That's how you make a podcast profitable. No, to be serious, actually, I think it'd be best to be the mean value of how long it is. It needs to be fully appreciated for the full movie.
But I think it'd be funny if there was like 6 30-minute episodes, just to show how dumb it is.
I don't know. Actually,
it'd be hard to break it up though, so I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, you could do like Sage said, a hybrid model of do all 6 of the mini episodes, and then at the end post the whole thing.
Are you gonna do a crappy 3D intro?
Yeah, dude. For sure.
Allier intro.
Yeah, dude. 100%. That's what I'm gonna do.
Has to be dubstep. Has to be
dubstep. Has to be like a sort of like fake dubstep, like run through a Russian synthesizer 38 times sort of dubstep, you know?
Yeah. The worst possible dubstep.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. So I was going through the footage, and there was footage that I had from Joseph's brother in 2015, and I wasn't there at Worlds in 2015.
Oh yeah,
you were messing up shots.
Oh yeah,
from his thing, and I'm not putting any of that in because because it's not my foot.
Oh,
but I am probably going to use one of them as like an intro. Be like, this is Jordan Burke.
No,
this guy.
You should do that, but you should post them that as a separate video. Not like bonus, the pre-sequel, bonus content, bonus meaning.
Yeah.
Or the prequel to the montage.
For sure. I actually have to go through them if you want me to do that. I haven't done that yet.
How much footage is it?
It's like it's a lot. It's a lot of footage. It's all 4 days, and it's like high quality footage.
Oh yeah, because you had that.
He had a really nice car.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that world. It was great. I missed Grant Imahara. I was so mad. Like he walked through the pits, walked past it. Probably a couple people got signatures, and maybe 5 minutes beforehand, I went out walking looking for Grant Imahara, and I missed him.
Speaking of signatures, that person that just walked by, should we break out the contracts, or are we gonna have to blur her face?
Blur her face. Ooh.
She's already gone, so we have to blur her face. We couldn't. We did not have.
And you guys are gonna make me blur face.
Oh my god, a unicorn!
Oh my
what?
Whoa!
Oh, it's just right there behind the camera.
Right behind it. Oh my god.
Dude, never before seen. And Bigfoot. Dude.
Oh my god. Dude, it's riding it. Whoa.
Bigfoot riding a unicorn. Yeah, dude.
Is that a lightsaber?
Oh my god, a real one?
Oh god. Anyways, it left.
Yeah, it left. It was beautiful.
That was awesome.
It was a wondrous moment.
Oh no, we didn't turn around the camera.
Alright, so, real question. What was your guys' favorite mess up here? I mean, you gotta remember it because I can't break out the video now, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, since we're putting this as an outro to the montage, you could just cut it like that. Our favorite memories.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah.
Splice it in, you know.
But you gotta figure out one. Though.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Well, what do you guys remember? Like, what's your favorite one that you can remember?
One of my favorites. I have 2 favorites. One of them is the My Man one. You know, that whole meme.
That's a classic.
It was with me, Sage, Hunter, Nathan, and Cole.
Yeah, dude.
And just going,
Just
my
tell
man.
we're gonna pick her up.
Yes. You know, that kind of, just a simple snap at a point, and you already have a meme. You know?
Yeah.
But
Any gesture.
Any gesture. Oh, ragazzo.
Ragazzo.
Ragazzo. That's all.
I don't think I never got that one on camera, unfortunately.
Oh well.
That's just our
C'est la
that's
vie.
our meme. I guess you can't. You can't have
inside joke.
You can't have that.
No.
Sorry.
No memes.
I can't. The viewers cannot have ragazzo.
This is the only time you'll see it.
Only time.
Enjoy it.
Only time. That's the moment already passed. You already enjoyed it.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. But my second
Missed
one.
it.
My second favorite. Or I don't know. These are both equally my favorites. Would be the podcast where I talked about counting.
Well, which one? Because there were two of them.
Was it the one with the chain?
Was there one with the chain? Like you were counting the amount of chain. Like I don't know what they're called, but you were counting how many links there were in this chain.
Is that the live action one or
no? That was the first one that you did. And then you did a second one where you were like in front of, you were like really close up to the camera or something, and it wasn't with the first one was with the other camera, and the second one was with this camera with a smaller lens. And so like you were counting. It was like an abridged version almost, because the first one was a longer one.
Yeah, I think I prefer the first one because that one was off the cuff.
Yeah,
original.
You were just vomiting.
The second
vomiting and rolling around in your creativity.
Exactly. The second one was I was referencing the first one.
Oh yeah.
And I was just going off of that. But the first one was just pure out of nowhere. Just perfect.
Picking through the vomit, digesting it. Really
making sure
making things wonderful.
That the audience got the best version.
And it has the most painted picture.
And it was the longest one.
For sure.
I don't know if it was the longest mess up actually.
Well, it probably wasn't the longest mess up. It was the longest of the two.
Now I'm trying to think what the longest mess up. You did a podcast for about 8 minutes. And I think that was
well, the counting numbers was for like 20 minutes.
No,
really?
It was like 5 to 10 minutes.
I'm pissed.
Maybe.
I always thought it was 20.
But see, we're at 10 minutes now.
Oh, hey.
So this is the longest mess up. Actually, well, except is
it really a mess up?
Since we
planned to do
this. We planned it out a week in advance, and we set up the camera at the
that we go all the time.
Oh, can you say that? We might need to.
Bleep that out.
You can't see any branding.
All right. Is a great establishment, and they shouldn't sue us.
Hey, listen. I love. To bleep it out though.
Toast is delicious.
It is really delicious. I just love me some.
No, see, personally, my favorite part about this podcast right now is all the people walking by and past us just giving us strange looks.
Yes,
because we're filming.
Now.
We're like
in public.
We're doing a vlog.
It's like a vlog,
as it were,
in the middle
when
of
it's
a festival.
actually, so we're not cringy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're
cringy, but
we're purposely cringy.
It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
We're not
filming
taking ourselves too seriously.
In public at a
in the middle of a festival.
In the middle of a festival for our local town.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've already said we're like in all the mess ups we said where we are.
We're at Camus Day.
Let's just list off a bunch of brand names.
No, because I'm gonna have to bleep them all out, guys. I can't do that.
We're in the middle of Camus Days. We're in public trying to film a podcast. We originally were going to be with the rest of our robotics team, but they were being mean by actually demonstrating and doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean, we can't expect them to do what we're supposed to do.
Gosh, they kept on telling us to
be helpful,
to entertain kids. Run the robot, pick up the wiffle balls. I mean, we can't do that.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Look at these delicate hands.
Yeah.
These aren't working hands.
We can't do anything.
Again, more examples of my favorite part of this podcast.
Now we're just
we're
gonna have
more blur in our face.
I hate you guys.
Hey, it's not my fault. God, you're the one who invited me.
No,
but why did you? What's your idea?
It is our fault because you mentioned it.
Now you mention it, now I have to do it, otherwise you're going to be disappointed.
No, the greater mean is if you don't do it. It's like, yeah, I'll blow the face
Well,
later,
maybe
and then you
you should
just
do some
don't.
and not let others.
Yeah,
like
no,
when there's a group
or
of people
half-
walking by, only some people.
Or just
have
half blur, like blur half their face, not
yeah, that would
not like
work.
all of it, or like a quarter, or just like their eyes.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got to get back to the podcast.
Yeah, I'm not making things harder
so,
for you.
So we got my favorite moments. What about yours, Sage?
I don't really know, honestly.
Well, there was one where you were recounting your life for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then I eventually cut you off. So I was like, this is boring. Please stop.
What? That's right. I started at birth.
Yeah. And then it was, oh my god, I don't even know. I'm gonna leave it in only because that you're messing it up too in the process. So it's the only reason I'm gonna leave it in.
You're welcome, Sage. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I guess Hunter picked your favorite one.
Yeah, I guess you did.
You don't have a whole lot of them.
Yeah,
My favorite one is this one, and then I want you to do like squiggles, and then put on like the most crap one.
Is the heart music?
Is this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about yours, Hunter?
Ooh, that's a tough one because I've seen them all.
Yeah, you literally are compiling this montage. And I've seen every mess up we've done.
You probably know more about them than we do.
Including the ones from freshman year.
No.
Well, not all the whole freshman, but like
yeah,
what?
You've seen a couple, which is already an accomplishment.
I don't know. There was the counting one's pretty good. That one's awesome. I think I like the one where you were just so obviously ruining my shot. You were standing, and I'll just cut to the flashback moment right here. You were standing.
Starlight.
You were standing like directly in front of the camera, and you were going like, "Hey, how's it going? You're filming something?" And you just ranted for like 5 to 7 minutes or something on like how I wasn't making your montage.
Oh yeah.
And like other people were interacting like in the shop because it was like in the middle of build season, like week 6 or something. So everyone was like really busy working on their robot, and you're just out here like memeing in front of the camera. And other people are like saying like hi for a little bit and then going back to work, and you're like, hey, let's see, Sage just walked in front of the camera. Oh, come on, are you gonna give him a montage? It was dumb crap like that.
Oh my
God.
I love all the build up to this montage. Just the constant
all the
memeing.
build up, the origin story,
the origins of the montage.
Yeah,
the constant harassing of hunters to make this montage.
Which is most of the montage.
Which is most of the montage is me harassing hunters.
Or sometimes it's casual, like you'll mess it up, and then as I'm walking away, you just hear in the background, "How's that montage?" I leave that part in because it's great. Just realized most of this outro is just us talking about the video that they just saw.
Yeah,
no, hey, that's what
honestly,
outros are.
It's pretty meta.
Actually, what's interesting about outros? Outros, all right, here. So what's an intro, right? What's that short for?
Introduction.
So what the heck's an outroduction?
I don't know, because it's in and then out, but there's like you can't say outroduction.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
That's shower thoughts.
What
level
is
right
English
there.
language? Yeah. We live in a society.
Again. Oh no, he's taking off the glasses.
Oh,
we live in a society.
Oh man.
We might need to blur his face without glasses right now.
Oh man. Oh, my identity is revealed. Oh, I guess, guys, I have to admit, I am Jordan of Jordan's podcast.
Oh my god.
I am the Jordan.
You can't say that. Your contract forbids it.
Excuse me. I made your contract. This is my podcast. I run the show.
No.
I am the dictator.
This is a part where you run away with the camera.
It's mine. It's mine.
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the montage. Oh wait, I think I've said that multiple times in the montage. Oh, I remember going, you can't handle the montage.
Yeah, but don't forget, he can't find all of it.
True. Oh yeah, true.
He's not
No,
God.
I'm 100% sure that I missed a couple because, like you
There's
mentioned.
no way you got them all.
No, you mentioned in one of the mess ups that you messed up some shots in meetings, team meetings, like in the background. And at that point, I was like, I didn't find any mess ups in team meetings, and I was like,
Dun dun dun.
But I wasn't gonna go back and go through it. I was like, that's too much effort.
At that point,
that's even better because it's in there about something that's not even going to be in the montage.
That's it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And to be honest, I'm just happy that this montage is here. Like it's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's wonderful.
Roughly. I
really
mean, now it's
didn't
longer
expect
because
him
of
to
this
do it.
outro.
Because it's ridiculous.
I am super proud and super glad.
It's been a solid 20 minutes.
No, it's 18 minutes.
I'm sorry. It's been a half solid 20 minutes. It's been
almost.
It's been an aqueous 20 minutes.
It's been a vivacious minute. 20 minutes.
It's been a slightly viscous 21 minutes.
21.
Yeah, it's more viscous.
Oh, digging.
No, we're still at 18. Yeah.
You know, we're still roughly around there.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Look. 19.
Oh, there you go. We're just gonna run out the clock here. It's gonna be like 3 hours long by the time this whole thing is done.
Yeah.
Just because you guys spent like 30 minutes doing things.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
spent like 30 minutes talking about how the time's going by.
Yeah.
Speaking of time.
And about. I think the main discussion points of this podcast so far, or this fake podcast, or the outro of the montage with my screw up shots, has been the fact that about the montage, which I mean,
It's like another level of meta.
It's meta, and the people giving us weird looks because we're just vlogging.
You know what? I want to do a quick flashback. Starlight, you're right.
Sorry.
Right, to the flashbacks we're having. So we just do more flashbacks.
Flashbacks within flashbacks.
that door.
I can't wait. This is gonna be great.
Yeah. So you have to. I want this podcast as soon as possible. I want this montage.
But see,
I mean, I understand.
It takes time.
If it takes you a while, but I just want it as soon as possible, whatever that is.
So I thought about, I have like a list of like things I need to do still. It's like,
Is it pretty long?
You'll know where we are in the montage, right?
Oh, it's not that long.
What we have right now.
so film outro podcast. That's
Oh, and it said add fake podcast intro.
So I was gonna add like an intro that was like, it would like have it like play like stock music, and it would just be like, it would be like Jordan's podcast.
Just campy.
And then that's great.
Just campy.
Don't
music.
I am.
Then watch entire montage once. Edit for mistakes in time. Write and film intro.
That's it. I'm making my own intro to this thing.
Oh, okay.
So then that's it.
Okay, ask Jordan about separation into multiple vids.
Oh,
We
I
already
did that.
talked about that.
Okay.
Add closed captions with dates.
So what I was gonna do is, there's an option for closed captions, right? And the closed, so I was going to make it so like a third, so like if you wanted to, you could turn on the closed captions and it would show a date and or it shows time or a location or something like that. So if people are like wondering when it showed up, it was going to show up. So yeah,
Watch the entire montage once.
yeah.
You know what? That's one more time than I've watched the montage. We've been watching this, so.
Yeah.
Or filming this. I'm not watching this.
And then it's add credits.
Yeah.
Add credits. You should just have like a bunch of things and just have like Jordan and you, or just you as all of them.
It's going on.
There's a whole scene playing behind the camera.
Oh my god, the unicorn's back.
Dude, Bigfoot's back, man. Oh, no, but there's
Just this whole scene behind us. It's so funny because we're trying to maintain like a straight face and like still talk about the thing when all this shit's happening.
I'm sure the audio from it is going to be
It's so bad, and you're gonna be able to hear it, and I'm gonna have to mess around. There's 3 cop cars now, and oh my god, they're getting arrested.
I'm sure. I think.
Shocked by
didn't the one on the scooter that was trying to back up like hit you? Say?
Yes.
So she's in she's in the montage now.
Yeah.
It's in there.
No, I think that she was out of it.
Really?
No, I didn't see her in
Yeah,
there.
I think she hit right here. So.
Okay, well, a woman hit the table we're sitting at with her
And so
car.
half of this outro is us talking about what's happening and the outro, and it's like not actually organized at all.
But honestly,
that's the montage in general.
Yeah.
The montage is not organized. It is not pretty. I mean, I'm sure
it's organized. It's chronological.
It's chronically okay. Sorry. It's not like organized preemptively. All the mess ups are not like, you know, planned out.
Sometimes I'll be like, hey Jordan, or sometimes you'll come up and be like, welcome to Jordan's podcast, and I'll be like, either not now, and I'll just turn it off immediately because I'm like, screw you, Jordan. Or other times I'll be like, okay, fine, and you just talk, and then I just stand there or not.
Wow. And when he says not pretty, he means the actual things that he's doing, not us.
Yeah. I mean, obviously. I mean, look at me. Look at Hunter. Look at Sage. We're all beautiful men.
Super pretty.
Super pretty. But and what I mean by not pretty, I mean like it's not like, you know, scripted. It's not like, you know, like,
it's raw. It's the real stuff, man.
It's raw. It's not like shot by a Hollywood crew. You know, it's just shot by Hunter,
who is half of one.
Oh yeah, Hunter
half
is half
of a Hollywood crew.
Well, you know, I've been improving overall. Like I got mess ups of you on my camcorder, on my other camera, and then on this camera. So you know,
he's getting better.
Evolution, and your mess ups have evolved as well. You know, so it's not natural evolution.
It's a growth of everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
We learn from our
grow
mistakes,
together,
and we make better mistakes in the future.
People don't think it be.
People don't think it be like,
but it's do.
But it do.
It do.
Okay.
It do be.
So yeah, that's all the things that I have for my
ad credits, closed captions.
Let's just. I want to read a passage.
You want to read it
from the Bible?
Okay, so we're at 25 minutes. The camera shuts off after 30 minutes. So
we should probably just end
here.
All right. No, not end here. Not end here. We can go for about 4 more minutes. Let's go until 29. So we get. You know.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be watching the clock. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, well, what do we want to talk about for 4 minutes?
What are you talking? What were you gonna do, Sage? What were you gonna do?
Well, you're probably gonna have to blur this out, but I wanna do a bit of an advertisement.
Oh, okay.
All right.
For what?
For mints.
Oh, for
just
mints.
in general.
Okay.
After this, the sale of mints will just go up. All right.
Go for like
mints. It's like brushing your teeth, but with sugar.
Oh. Boom.
Crazy.
Go.
Done.
Okay. How much time we got left?
We got
25, 48.
48. You know, and half of it is still us talking. And now half of it is
more
talking about saying half of it is about this. So now it's just more levels.
We're just telling you what you're watching.
This is the inception of meta. Okay. Inception of the podcast.
Well, we should make recommendations. I don't know what we're going to recommend. If we're gonna do some stupid shit like
we just list off brand names and have them bleep them out.
No, I mean, so what do you mean? What do you mean by recommendation?
I don't know, like
what they should do next.
What they should do next after this video, because you know they've been sitting for about
get a job,
2.5, maybe even 3 hours at this point.
At this point, yeah, it's 3 hours now. If you're
really,
watching
you need
this,
to gain a life.
Insane son of a bitch.
Yeah, slow down.
You're crazy. Right.
So
you're a crazy man.
So what should they
go
do?
out?
Or other, and we're not misogynist pigs.
Okay,
we are.
But what should the individual do after this?
Backflip.
Do a
backflip. Put it on the internet.
Let's go this way. So you'd make it. So you're backflip. Put it on the internet. Hunter, what's your suggestion?
Oh, my suggestion is to watch more of my videos.
Watch his other videos.
Like and subscribe, by the way.
Like and subscribe. Smash
Leave
the
a comment down.
Like button.
Leave a nice comment down. Don't forget it's a Christian.
But seriously, I'm surprised that you managed to make it this long. So I would say take a shower.
It's probably just gonna be us three watching to this point.
Yeah, it's just gonna be 100
At this point,
views
it's just us
three.
talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
You got a minute and a half before we have to like.
We have to cut it out. Okay,
So, go.
My suggestion is that I gotta wait a couple seconds before we get out. All right, my
Not for
suggestion.
their faces, but only one of them.
No.
My suggestion.
Okay, what is your suggestion?
My good viewers, which is probably me, Hunter, and Sage, is to go out, find a good organization, go find a good camaraderie with a good political organization.
Do you have a lot of communist stuff in the
And
montage?
seize the means
Actually,
of production.
no.
Yeah, there's probably
There's not a lot of communist stuff on there.
Yeah, go out there, seize the means of production. Go out, create a workers' state, overthrow the government.
And remember, be by that suit.
Yeah, exactly. And commence the revolution for a good communist government. I'm saying that with 3 cop cars behind the camera.
Actually, it's
so
2
it's
now.
2 cop
it's
cars.
2? Okay, one that drove off. So, you know that I mean this for real. I'm
Okay.
probably going to be arrested.
It's alright, Jordan.
But
we'll
go
we'll
out there,
have you back.
overthrow the government.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
seize the means of production.
we're at 2 minutes, 40 seconds, or 20 minutes, 40 seconds, so we should probably just end it.
Workers of the world, unite
It was
with
a-
Let's all do this at the same time.
It
Are ready?
was a pleasure.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
No,
Her
we gotta
making the
we
montage
sync at the
together.
very
Oh, yeah.
end.
Alright, sorry.
So, yeah, it was a pleasure spending 40 hours of my life behind a computer. And
Thank you for
every
doing this,
single
Hunter.
Don't forget, you need to watch it, so that's actually an additional.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you for
I'm
doing-
not quite done with it yet.
Thank you, Hunter. This is a beautiful thing, and I always wanted.
I love
This
memes.
is amazing. This is going to be something I'm going to show
I'm
to a
going
bunch
to
of
watch
people
this
and
like
they're not
20
gonna care.
times.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 40 hours watching.
You're gonna show this to your kids. It's gonna be
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be wonderful.
I will show this to my kids. I will actually.
Okay.
Here's what I was
now
when
that
I
he's
was in
just
high school.
me, if you're listening, show this to your kids one day. Okay.
Okay, cool. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you, me, for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Smash
Unless
the
you don't
MF
want to, in
like
which
button.
case I want you to do a dislike, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
I guess I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright.
That's terrible. That.
Oh
my god.
Alright, well I'm going
I hate
home.
that we spent 30 minutes filming a fake podcast.
What was that for? No.
Making a montage of all my messed up shots throughout the year. And that was just the
It's like 2 hours.
It's 2 hours and
yeah.
it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. And now we just spent 30 minutes on a fake podcast.
It's a solid 3 hours and 10 minutes.
On a fake podcast that I've done throughout the years. Also messing with shots.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb and I love it. I love it.
Alrighty, let's go.
I'm gonna go to my home.
Why are you filming this? Why?
In second place,
Why? Why? What are you doing here?
Hey,
it's over.
Great.
Go home.
Thank you for joining us today.
Perfect.
For the Bathtub Race.
That was
a unique